Hey, what's up everybody, Nexel here. Today we are playing Kingdom Hearts Union Cross and we will be doing some July cleanup today. So we have to do the big bonus challenge and try and get those 5,000 jewels. We'll also be doing high score challenge runs, so there's 4 days left. So let's see if I can pull out a high score and get some gems. It looks like there's a lot of gems on the line here, so we're going to try our best to score these moon gems because I actually need, I think, only 8 more in order to have all my blades at max rarity. Let's take a look at the rankings and then rewards. So at most I'll be able to get 3 from being in the top 750. So I need to at least crack 750. There's some skills here, but I really don't think that they're worthwhile to talk about. And then gems as always, which is kind of funny because like you can get 100 gems from this week's VIP, you can get 100 gems from next week's VIP, and 10 sun gems next week's VIP. So I don't know, I'm kind of curious, and I want to make some like theory videos about what they're planning on doing with gems, because for people that have been playing this for a long time, it makes you wonder if they're going to develop a new system on what to use gems for. So like, is there going to be like different keyblade upgrades, or are they going to unleash a set of 3 new keyblades all at once? I'm not really sure, but I will maybe make a video analyzing the high score challenge, where it stands right now with the current system of the game. But yeah, I need to attempt to crack at least 750 in order to get those moon gems. So how many do I have right now? Got 33. I've got 33 moon gems. I got to get 1 from this month's Coliseum, hopefully 3 from this high score challenge, and then I think next week they'll be releasing moon gems as part of the VIP. I think they'll do, like, if I had to guess, just based on how things are working, they're going to do 100 power gems and then 5 moon gems, because moon gems are significantly rarer than sun gems. So they're probably going to make it only 5 moon gems for VIP comparatively. So I'm hoping so, because then I'll be able to have all my Keyblades max rarity. That'll be super sweet. But yeah, let's head back to the high score challenge, just do some quick analysis on it, and then we will go ahead and hop right in. I've already sort of attempted it, so I've already got a few tips in mind already, a few thoughts in mind. But let's go ahead, head over here, and hope our game didn't crash, because like the internet's been having like a really hard time for me lately. So let's see if we can get our game to load. It's gonna give us, like, in like 5 seconds, it's gonna say connection dropped, which is just not fun. Not a fun time. Oh, but while that is going, see, that's like the hard part about me live streaming Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. Yep, there it is, connection error. All right, and then it pops back up right away. Right, I was about to open my straw to drink my McDonald's frap. All right, so let's go ahead, hop in the high score challenge. Take our, as always, screenshots. So keep in mind, just something that it has to do with my recording equipment. So I have an Elgato HD60 instead of an HD60S. So there is some lag time between what I say and what's going on in the screen. So I hope it's not too hard to follow. Let's go ahead, and I think, which one was I using? What was a Keyblade? Let's see, lots of green and then blue. So maybe Counterpoint is the way to go for this. Do I go Counterpoint? Do I go Counterpoint, or do I go Sleeping Lion? So one of the first things about this high score challenge that you're going to want to focus on is, number 1, you always want to focus on the score medals, because this is what's going to rank you at those high tiers. Pretty much doing a 0% run is not going to do you so well. So let's go ahead and just try a 0% run here with one of the better setups we have. So let's go... Let's try a 0% run and see how far we can go. Let's do tier 9s, because we still want to be able to clear the quest. Tier 9s, sort by score, go from lowest to highest. And okay, so what do we want to try here? Let's do, so we got some green, we got some blue, got some red. Let's go Counterpoint. So let's go Counterpoint here, and then let's do, where's my like good versions of the medal? All right, so we can't use you because you're a score increase. You're a score increase. Let's go here. He is also a score increase. What can I use that is blue that is not a score increase? We can use our aqua, which would be fine. So let's get aqua here. Pirate Sora is not going to help. Let's see what else we got. I think that might be it. I think... Hey, Kyoko, what's up? We are just streaming today. Just hanging out. Trying to figure out what I want to do for a 0% high score challenge run right now. Where's my regular aqua? Oh, here it is. Here it is. Okay, cool. That's fine. Let's see. And then I think... Because I'm... Oh, no. I should be at max buffs after the aqua. What else do we use? Should we use a monster Sora? There's a monster Sora I have that has ground on it. Not you, not you. Here you are. Monster Sora with ground. Let's go ahead and just slap him there. Was there anything else that could help me with this high score challenge otherwise? I think that's it. I think we just go in like this. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, so we're going to do a 0% high score challenge run and see how far we can go. Now, this setup is actually really strong, so it should be able to clear all the enemies. Remember that for this particular high score challenge, almost all the enemies are magic type. So you're going to want to use a Sleeping Lion with your best speed medals, essentially. So let's go ahead, head over here. And again, our game is going to tell us it's not loading, so now I have time to open up my straw and drink some of this frap that I've been, like, craving this entire, what, 5 minutes of stream? Okay, alright, well, I guess it's not happening quite yet. So we're going to go ahead and do a 0% run right now. And see how it goes. So we want to use something strong. I think Majora's, yeah, oh man, this thing is packing heat. Alright, so we are going to pick that, because it has 0% on it. Or we can use this, because this is my sub account. So this one has actually really good traits on it. It has extra attack. It doesn't have as much strength as Key Art. It's got ground, aerial, and extra though. Where is the other Sora? What do you have? Ground, aerial, extra. The strength is higher. Yeah, we're gonna go with this actually. All right. So here it is, our 0% high score challenge run. Even though we should be able to defeat all the enemies, it's very likely that we will not get nearly as good of a score as we do when we use the bonus medals. What's kind of interesting about this high score challenge, in my personal opinion, is that it opens the way for you use Kingdom Hearts 3 Marluxia in order to use the L method again, which is something that hasn't been spoken about for a long time, because when you think about high score challenges, it's all about percentage medals, but while that's true, you know, being able to use Kingdom Hearts 3 Marluxia allows you to make use of that L method again, where you have to defeat the enemy pretty much with the highest damage attack you can do that only does one hit. That's like a way back in the day concept. Unfortunately, it's not really as big as people just using super OP medals. Just because that's how like the climate of the game changed. It became like whales territory at that point. I think I might be scared a little bit for that Key Art 20 because it affects counter. So we'll see how that shakes out. This should be fine though. Alright, piece of cake. Haven't needed to use any supernova attacks quite yet. And I'm hoping I won't need to at all. Like, this setup should be really strong, so we should just be able to clear this. And this is just honestly the importance of traits. Like, having good traits can clear you content like no other. Alright, so we're past that. One good thing about this high score challenge, though, is that you can actually skip enemies and then come back to them. Or, I'm sorry, you can, like, skip all the way to the end and see how far you can go before having to do all the hullabaloo of, like, fighting the other enemies. So, for example, once we get out of this, I'll show you what I mean. Oh my gosh, that, the Frostblades guy, or the Chill Ripper, I think is what it's called. It's not doing anything to it. And then I did use a supernova. Okay, I think we should be able to get it, actually. So we will HP recovery. We had reflect on, so it did some sort of damage. Yeah, no, we should be able to clear this. At least, if not by this turn, by next turn. Nice. Okay, so we took out the gargoyle-esque. Oh, nice. Easy. Piece of cake. All right, cool. So let's go ahead, head over to these guys. Again, this should be relatively easy because my anti-aqua, my regular aqua both have aerial on them. The other ones have ground, unfortunately, though, so I don't know how far that's going to carry me. Yeah, even with ground, it still does a very significant amount of damage. But I think I will need to activate Supernovas to get there, though. So let's go ahead and activate Supernova Monster Sora. And this should be fine. I think this will actually work. Maybe. Because we got to be able to defeat them by next turn. Otherwise, they're going to take us out. Oh, yeah, no, I got this. I got this. This will be fine. Alright, so while that's going on auto, let's go ahead and have some of that frap that I've been talking about this whole stream. Man, McDonald's fraps like really hit the spot sometimes. Alright, so what you can do is that, so we spawn here, you can actually skip all the enemies and go straight to the portal. So for example, let's say you get this far, you can't beat these enemies, like they're too strong for you. You can slip underneath them and then just go to the portal that hits you up at the very end. So let's go. So for example, let's say I wanted to see how far I could go, or you wanted to see how much damage you can deal out. You'd pretty much skip all of the enemies, go to the last enemy, and then see if you can take it out. So this kind of lets you know how far you can go without having to waste it on runs every single time, so that you don't have to keep going back. You know, you have to defeat the first 5 set, then the next 5, the next 5, and then you get like crushed on the 4th one. It's like, well, now I gotta go beat the 15 that I had to beat to get here. So this is actually pretty neat. I like this this concept here. This should be, again, this should be able to work just because this is a strong setup. Like, this is just a brokenly strong setup, so I should be able to clear this. The only thing that makes this not broken is that I'm not using the extra strength mechanism that they made for this month. But I think this should still be fine. I could be horribly wrong, because it looks like that Queen Bee has got its number for me. Alright, let's try. Then we activate this one. I think this should be okay, because I am dealing like a very hefty amount of damage to it. The big thing is that I don't have aerial on my key R20, and that's kind of slowing down my damage output. No, but I should be able to have it. I should be able to have it by next turn. Okay, yeah, I don't even think I need that extra 250. I might be able to save that for the Ribitoad. Alright, so that takes me out. Comes back, does reflect damage. And I should have this. I should have this in the bag here. Oh boy, it's cutting it close. But I think we got it. No, we got it right here. Alright, cool. So now we'll go back and fight this Ribitoad. So, see what I did there? So I, like, fought the Queen Bee. I skipped the Ribitoad to see, okay, can I take out the Queen Bee with this setup? Yes. So then I can essentially redo the mission, go back. So it lets you do, like, group of enemies. So it's like, I want to do the Queen Bee. Okay, defeated it. Now I'm going to go back, see if I can defeat the Ribitoad. And then go backwards from there. Essentially, it lets you see what the highest level of enemy you can take out is without consistently needing to take out those weaker ones. So let's go ahead and double cast our Kyrie, and then we will activate. Well, I don't want to actually. Nah, we're gonna activate this, and then we're gonna Supernova. Because it's like, I know I missed the 250% there, but I think this will work out. I hope it still works out. Because we got to be able to take this thing out in 3 turns as opposed to the Queen Bee, which we had to take out in the same 3 turns, but we were using like all our plus 250% guilds. I think we got this. I could be wrong though. Like, it'll be tight. But I think we should have this. I'm kind of scared that we don't though, to be honest with you. Oh boy, this is getting mighty close. This is getting a lot closer than I wanted it to be. Oh shoot, no, I don't think we got this. No, we definitely do not got this. Okay, whatever, that's fine. 0% run, no big deal. All right, so yeah, I think we're... No, we do have one more turn? Oh, we have one more turn. I miscounted. So we should definitely have this. Right? I think we got it. Oh, yeah, no, we got it. We got it for sure. Nice. Okay. So let's head over here and then finish up this mission. So this is my 0% run, and we got 58 million points, which is pretty decent. So what I used to do when I did these high score challenges is that you can kind of make like a scale, essentially seeing how much you can get based off of how much percentage you're going to go in with. So let's take our quick snapshots of this, make sure we document which rewards we got. And so our base is going to be 58,821,554. So that's like how much we can get at 0%. So again, it's just cranking out the math. So let's see, let's go to the rankings. And then let's go just to top, let's do top 500. Because that's what we care about. Or really 750 is what we care about. Okay, cool, cool. So number one, you can see their equipment, which kind of lets you, it kind of gives you like a heads up as to how they did it, you know, what metals they had to use, what percentage they had to use. So this person, minus this Xion, has like everything else going for them. So all of this is bonus metals. This is, I believe, 26, 23, 21, 21, 21, 26, I believe. Could be wrong. But essentially, we've got this this value here, so 58,821, 554 at 0%. So in order to scratch this much here, so what you do is you divide. So essentially, let me get my calculator out again. So I want to reach a score of 109,574,419. So you divide that number by how much you got at 0%. So I divide that 109 million by 58 million, and then we get 1.86. Now what that means is that if everything worked out exactly the same, I'd only need 86% to reach that score. So if I used 86%, I should be able to get up to this 750 range here. So let's actually go ahead and trait our pet first. Let's go here and train. And which one do I want to train? This is like the hardest part about like not always doing VIP and not always pulling, is that you don't really like have all these options for what to do with your pet trading. So right now, really what I want to trait is this Kyrie. Because the big problem with Kyrie right now is that she just lacks the strength. Like, she's really useful. Her multiplier is really solid. 0 gauges, which is really strong. It has that excellent supernova ability. But it just sits at 23,000 strength. So I kind of want to boost that up. Or at the very least, I want a better pet skill than Paralysis 20. So what am I hoping for? I'm hoping for... If we get extra attack 120, that'd be sweet. I don't want it on this medal particularly. But I'm looking for an 100% resist or... No, a 20% resist is not going to cut it for us. We'd rather keep a 60% paralysis resist. Because in order like of resist that matters the most, it's going to be paralysis, poison, and then sleep. So paralysis is the most important because it skips metals randomly for you. So you have no idea how to plan for that. You essentially just get metals skipped, and it's just like, shoot, is it going to be 2 metals? Am I like paralysis? Because paralysis plus induces 2 metals. So 2 metals are gone when you get hit with Paralysis Plus and it's in like PvP or something. Poison's important because poison resist 100, prevents you from getting killed by an enemy, coming back to life, and then getting killed by the poison. Essentially wasting 2 of your like lives instantaneously. So having poison resist is not too bad. Sleep resist is the like least cumbersome one because it puts you to sleep like for a set amount of metals. And in PvP, like very few people like putting sleep on the pet slot because it's like a multiplier that works with any metal. So essentially you're wasting a damaging slot with something that gives like sleep plus, because you can't put sleep plus early on in the Keyblade, otherwise the rest of your metals are just going to wake that person up. So I think sleep is the weakest resist out of all of them so far. Alright, so let's go ahead and hop back in here and get rid of some stuff, because apparently we've got too much stuff. Alright, cool. So we, at a 0% run, are sitting, by defeating all enemies, 0% run, we are sitting at 3,520th, which is only netting us 2 moon gems right now. So we want to crack that 750 range. So let's go ahead, and now we're going to actually, you know, hit a little bit harder. So let's go ahead and go to Sleeping Lion, wherever you may be. Alright, so we'll do Sleeping Lion. Is this the setup I want to go in with? This is a pretty decent setup, because we've got the Kyrie A to buffer. We've got this Kyrie here, which gives us that plus 280% special attack bonus, as well as a, whatchamacallit, a plus 5,000 upright strength. Plus 5,000, yeah, upright strength stat, not plus 5,000 upright strength. That'd be broken. And then we have a regular tier 4 casual Roxas that has ground on it, which is pretty sweet. We have a Supernova plus Kingdom Hearts 3 Lee / Axel. We have a Blitz form Sora, unfortunately with no particularly good traits. And with the Blitz form Sora, that turns our Supernova plus Kingdom Hearts 3 Aqua into a speed medal, so it's going to be dealing that extra critical damage for the turn. Joe Fo, hey Neil, I'm debating on pulling for Kingdom Hearts 3 Terra because I don't have any good upright power medals. So right now, what I would do, unless you're struggling, I would hold off on pulling for Terra right now, because power isn't exactly super broken right now. Power for this month is good for PvP, and not good for passing content, which will give you draw tickets, or give you gems or jewels. So I'd wait on pulling for Kingdom Hearts 3 Terra. You've got like 15 more days to decide, so you can always, what I like to do is I usually like to wait till the end of that banner and be like, okay, what's come out? Let me see what my options are, because if you pull on it now, and then something better happens, let's just say June, or I'm sorry, not June, we'd be going backwards in time. If something good happens August 1st, then it's like, oh geez, I don't have any more jewels, I'm stuck, and that's how the game gets you. So you get stuck, you buy more jewels, and then it's just like, oh, you're playing catch up. And in any game, no matter what game it is, playing catch up is the worst thing you can do. Card games, video games, sports, like playing catch up is not what you want to do. So if you don't have the jewels, save them. And if you do have the jewels, but just barely enough, save them. If you have just a crazy ton of jewels and you don't really care, by all means, it's a good medal. I need to do an analysis video on really what plus 3,000 strength does, to see how much it really matters. I need to do like a test video on that, because I feel like everyone keeps saying like, oh, strength is important, this, that, this, that, this, that. But it's like, what are the actual numbers? Like, if increasing my strength only deals, like, maybe, I don't know, 500 million more damage, is that really worth, you know, not 30,000 jewels. I think this Mercy is only, like what, 22? 22,000 for this one? So, the first one, you should only do it if you're VIP. Never pull into a banner if it's, like, 1 in 3. Those are the worst. Those are garbage. Because you could spend the same amount of jewels and get nothing you need. Thanks, man. I'm passing content fine. I wasn't able to pass level 7 of the July Big Bonus Challenge. I'm going to give that a run in just a little bit. So, once we get past our high score challenge runs, we will attempt the July Bonus Challenge. I just feel empty without... You know, it happens eventually. Like, what you should do is that you should really focus on one thing at a time instead of trying to, like, juggle everything all at once. So let me show you my power setup right now, because my power setup is really weak. My speed setup is really weak. Honestly, my magic setup is really good, because the medals that come out for magic are just things I want. Like, Kyrie B, I wanted it. Anti-Aqua, wanted it. HC Aqua, wanted it. Keyard 20, wanted it. So I went for them. But right now, my strongest power setup is this Fenrir right here. Wait, no, it's not that. I should have a better one. Unless I don't. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if I don't. Let's go strength. Let's go red. Nope. That's not what we want to see. Oh. Highest to lowest. Okay. Yeah, this is the best setup I've got for red. Because look at this. This is all the rest of the red I have. I'm not going to be using a tier 8 Kingdom Hearts 3 Starlight. This Sephiroth, while everyone is super excited about it, I'm really convinced it's not as good because it's tier 8. You're literally missing out on 50% damage, and that can make like a really big difference. So let me see. I always wanted to do the math for this. I might as well just attempt it on live stream. So right now, this thing is sitting at, what is it, 30,083 strength times the multiplier of, see, it's 9.4. If there's multiple enemies, it's hitting like 9.4, which sucks. It's actually not too good. But let's just do the, so we're gonna do the strength multiplied by the guilt. That's it. That's what we're gonna do for the math. So times, in this case, 3.3, because it's got 230% guilt. Mathematically, you have to add 1, so 3.3 is our multiplier. And so when you get that, you divide that by 3.8, because that represents a tier 9. So again, 2.8 is the multiplier from the special attack bonus, plus the 1 because the metal inherently already has 100% damage. And then what you end up with is really a strength of 26,124. So people, yes, should be excited because that strength set is actually pretty decent, even for a tier 9. But I don't know, it's a good metal. I just think it's very iffy. I'm very iffy about it because like a 9.54 multiplier is not so great. 14.36 at a single target is pretty dope, but still mixed feelings on it. But yeah, that's my best power setup. Like, I can't even use Sephiroth here because he doesn't buff himself. Like, he doesn't fix my reverse buffs. That's why I use Master Xehanort, because Master Xehanort gives me plus 15 reverse strength up and minus 15 reverse defense down on the enemy. So this is my best power setup, and we'll go ahead and pull up the traits. So the traits are good because I focus. You focus on one thing at a time. Is the Youth in White still super powerful? Only because of the power buff for recent increase. Like, you focus on one thing at a time and not try to juggle everything, otherwise you'll be good at nothing. AZ Fox, it'll come along when it comes along. For a time, I was only able to get good reverse magic and nothing else. Still kind of lacking in reverse power. How do you think it compares with Master Xehanort? Which one? The Sephiroth? Because I think the Sephiroth, in comparison to Master Xehanort, is good with the trade-off that it just doesn't buff itself. Like, that's why I'm on my Fenrir right now with Master Xehanort. Because if I put Sephiroth there, I'd be missing out on literally, like, I think I'd be missing on 12 reverse, and then I'd be missing out on 8. So I'd be missing out on 20 total buffs, which is not what I want to be at. So I'd rather use Master Xehanort, have him buff himself, and then deal damage that way, rather than being like, okay, I'll put Sephiroth here, knowing that he's not going to be at full power. I don't like that. I don't like the idea of it. AZ Fox, what's up? How's it hanging? We are just streaming today. Going to be doing high score challenge runs, helping people out, and the July challenge. That's what we're going to do on the stream, because I just want to get it out of the way. So where did we leave off at? We left off at this, where before we started talking about Keyblade setups, we did a 0% high score challenge run. We are sitting at 35,000 tier, so that is with 0%. So now we are going to go in with our Sleeping Lion, which is going to have 126%. So I already explained this setup, so go back a little bit before we started talking about Keyblades, and then you could definitely check that out. You know what? I shouldn't goober around like this. I really should make sure this Roxas is beefed up. So let's go ahead and beef up our casual Roxas here. He's only tier 4 still, though. So let's see. This is the one. Sadly, I don't have any. You don't have any? Dude, join a party that has some, because that's like the best thing you could do. Like, that was one of easily the best things I could advise anyone when they start this game, is join a party that'll help you. Like, I haven't done it in a long time, but there was a time when I made like just a new account to test and see how it works. You can really get far with a copy medal and a shared medal. That can take you just leagues apart from where you could be just doing solo. Like, this isn't Sword Art Online. There should be no pride in you attempting to solo everything. Alright, so that's our Roxas. We can't Supernova evolve it because we don't have enough of its metal, but that's fine. It still hits. It still actually counts as like a bonus percentage. So let's go back to our quests. Let's hit up the high score challenge again. I do have casual access, but not enough copies. You know what? It still counts as bonus, and I am going to count that for me. So we'll go here. Wait, is that it? For the score rewards, was that it? Oh, no. Okay. So there's one magic broom and one magic mirror. This should have been upgraded. They should have put some draw tickets in here because it's like, those are the rewards that everyone is capable of getting no matter where they rank. As long as they can hit the score, they're going to get good stuff. That was one of the best parts about previous high score challenges, where if you were able to crack a certain percentage, you were going to get the high score challenge medal. And I think that was great because it gave everyone the chance to get it. Granted, you had to have a lot of good medals, but the chance was there. If you could be smart about it, you can get the medal without having to rank. Let's see here. Yeah, it's a rough life not having like enough to upgrade it. But like I said in the Illustrated Ventus A video, like, they come in time. You get them in randomly in polls. All you gotta do is Magic Broom, Magic Mirror, Tier 4, Blue Fairies. Like, it all comes in time. Like, I was thinking about doing a video about, like, the best piece of advices I could give to someone who's just starting Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. And one of them is you have to be playing for, like, a minimum of 6 months. Like, I know that sucks because some people like joining in and then leaving. Like, out of those 10 million downloads that they were talking about that we got, I'm pretty sure there's only, like, less than 1 million actually really playing at any one time. Yeah, dude, Psycho, I miss high score challenge medals. Like, they used to be so bomb. It was so, like, awesome when you were able to get them. It showed that you tried. It gave you a reason to pull. You had to be, like, smart to get through some of it. So I miss those. Like, they're just so good. I don't even know why they stopped doing it. Hey, Kyoko, what's up? How was your break? I don't know where you went, but I hope you had a good time and got some good food. All right, so let's go in with our Sleeping Lion. Depending on how this works out, I kind of want to get traits for this Sora. I want traits for BF Sora because it has extra attack on it, which is amazing. Like, having extra attack and then, like, ground aerial would be broken on this. So there is an avatar board where I can get those. But for now, we're going to do this and go in with this. Because Ruben always comes in super clutch with good medals. Look at this thing. This thing is beefy. I think I'm just short on aerial right now because none of these have aerial except for Aqua. So you have ground. You also have ground to my knowledge. You're also a ground medal. You're a no particular medal. But hopefully Aqua can just tank this thing. I went to talk to my grandparents. Oh, I'm stuffed. Oh, that's awesome. I love talking to grandparents, and then I love eating at buffets, so that was a good decision. Okay, so let's go in and give it a run. So now we're at 126%, I think is what it said. Blue Firefox, thanks to Nexel for always considering newbies. Love the videos that you make. To be honest, it's hard. Like, I love helping new people out because I think this game is hard. I don't think it's something you just hop into for fun. Like, you really have to take a lot into consideration when you play this game. But yeah, I'm glad. Like, I am not gonna lie, I might stray away from it from time to time just because I've been playing for like, almost, I just hit my 1,200 day anniversary today. That literally happened this morning, and it's like, it's so hard to consider being new again because I'm just an old potato at this point. So, Chinese buffet, lots of chicken. Chicken's my favorite meat. Chicken's great. I'm a steak guy myself, so I can appreciate chicken. It didn't show me touching my heart. I like steak. But chicken is also great. Like, I have this one place I get chicken tacos from it. It's so good, no matter how many times I get it. Sweet and sour chicken, sesame chicken, orange chicken. Oh my gosh, you guys are making me hungry. Forgot my water. All right, so let's go ahead and do our high score challenge run. I'm just going to kind of show you what I meant earlier. So earlier I talked about how you can skip to the last enemy, see if you can beat it, and then you can sort of go backwards from there. So before, I had to fight all these enemies in order to get to like the last enemy. But now you could just skip them. So we can just skip all these guys, not waste our time. I'll go all the way to the end, even further, and go to the last boss. So this lets you test to see how far you can go, because each try is like 5 AP, but if you've been playing the game, you should have 198 AP, which will last you like quite a long time, as long as you're not just trying to raid off hours. So you can attempt it. Like, honestly, do this strategy, figure out where you place, and then go from there, because the percentage medals are important, and being able to defeat enemies are important, because those are what's going to net you the highest amount of score. So you got to defeat enemies, you got to have a high score, like a high percentage going in, and then your Keyblade's got to be strong. You got to be able to take out those enemies. Honestly, that's the big thing. AZ Fox, I hopped into it for fun, though I did get into super competitive mode not long after second anniversary. Nice. It is a fun game, but like in order to be particularly good at it, you got to keep cracking at it. Like this is not Star Ocean. I could argue you can go in there, pick one good character that you really love and get good at it, and then you're good. Like you really don't need much beyond that aside from like weapons maybe. Steak is my second favorite meat. The orange chicken there is amazing. I had to buy a box. Nice, nice. Food for later is always a good feel. Okay, so again, what we're trying to do is we're trying to see how far we can go. So we need to like pop all our supernova medals here, attempting to defeat this enemy with everything that we've got. Oh wait, but we got to be careful about this Roxas, because this Roxas here does not ignore count. So it's going to bring that down by just a stupid, ridiculous amount. We're going to use it now because we used the Kyrie, but look at that. It dropped it to 11. My goodness. Alright, so all our upright medals got a beef for this turn. So I'm going to use my supernovas here too, the ones that don't give percentage. Well, I guess they all give percentage. Okay. I think we just keep cracking at it then, because we still have 2 more turns to do this. But unfortunately, we won't be able to use that Roxas anymore. Alright, so there's our HP recovery. Let's go ahead and Kyrie this thing. Okay. Combo 1 activated on the wrong thing. Thanks, Combo 1, for not coming through for me. Oh, I messed up. I did not activate. Oh, gosh, I'm so dumb. No, I forgot to activate this, so we're not clocking as much damage out. No. Okay. All right, let's give it a try. I think we could definitely still clear this. I don't even think I need to use my last 280%. So that's good. Yeah, we can just run this one, I think. All right, good stuff. We'll skip the Roxas, because if we activate Roxas, it's going to bring us in a weird position. This should be enough, though. I'm hoping this is enough. Kingdom Hearts 3 Aqua, carry me like you've always been. Beautiful. Okay. So at least we can defeat the bee. We can defeat the Queen Bee as long as we use like 2 of our supernova attacks. Alright, so let's see if we can defeat this Toad. So we should have 1 more Kyrie Bee, so let's activate that. And then there are no counters here. I don't see any, so I'm going to go ahead and use my Roxas, because it still counts as damage. Even as a tier 4, it still does damage. And then lots of just yellow numbers taking up my entire screen right now. It's really hard to see what's going on. Oh, I do see counters. I do see counters on the Ribbitoad. Oh, we got hit with poison, but we got a Suna. We're good. Let's check chat real quick. I wound up pulling for the Xion medal that is like Kyrie, because my reverse magic medals are amazing compared to anything. But big oof happened and mercied. Ah! Ah! You pulled from the free-to-play banner. No! No! See, that's the worst. Oh, I'm so sorry. Like, that is awful. I don't know. I hate that. I hate that 3 mercy banner. It's just like, why don't they just reward players that saved up? You know, they played a smart game, and then you're going to hit them with another, like, rando deal. Like, I don't like that. I think that's awful. All right, I actually didn't even need to activate that supernova, I think. Oh, no, yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. That thing's got a truck ton of health still. But we got it. No, we should be able to get this, because the next one should just be able to knock it out casually. Yeah, no, we got this. This should be good. Nice. Value. Give the VIP a 5-pull mercy and FT. I think I missed the last. Yeah, like honestly, VIP they should both get mercies. Like, you shouldn't give one mercy and not the other. It just doesn't make any sense to me, because both players saved up very smartly, waiting for something good, and then it's just like, why would you add an extra layer of gambling to free-to-play? Like, they're already not making as many jewels as VIP, and then you're just going to slam them with that? Like, it's like they're trying to coerce you to become VIP, which is, I don't know, I don't think that's, like, it's a smart business model, but it's like a bad human being model, you know? I don't know what to consider a good medal anymore, especially for the new updates. So, any supernova medal is good, because there's always a use for supernova medals. Any supernova medal with good traits is the meta right now. And no matter what you do, you should always have Kingdom Hearts 3 Kyrie A or HD Xion. Those are so staple that I would save up until you can mercy it. I would save up at least 15,000 jewels if you don't have Kyrie A and get Kyrie A. Because nobody talks about it anymore. Because so many people have it because everyone knew to pull for it. So if you don't have Kyrie A, go get Kyrie A because it's broken. Like, Kyrie A and HD Xion are so broken in this game that every setup has them. And you know, like, anything in any, like, card game, in any gacha game, if it's broken enough to have in all your setups, that's broken. So, recap. Get Kingdom Hearts 3 Kyrie A or HD Xion. And then tier 9s are always good because they're all supernova. Tier 9s that are supernova plus are even better. And then even better than that are tier 9 supernova pluses that have good traits. So that's why it's like just a good piece of advice to follow, where you only go for one medal at a time. So save up a bunch. Pick one medal that you really want, that people say is good, and go for it. Go for that one medal, and then be prepared to not be ready for the next thing, or save just a crazy ton of jewels. Like, if you had like 50,000 jewels, that's enough for like 2-3 mercies. So that would be my advice. Really only focus on one medal at a time, because if you're going to try and keep up every single month, you're going to be poor. You're going to have to sell blood to keep playing this game. So that's my advice. Focus on one good medal at a time. Right now, my good medal focus, it was Kyrie. Right now, I'm saving. I might be doing traits at best. But the next project for me is making sure that Kingdom Hearts 3 Aqua is as best as she can be. Alright, so I was able to defeat these, going back to the high score challenge, I was able to defeat these 2 sets of enemies. So that's good. So now we have to quit and go back in. And then we're going to go backwards. So we're going to go backwards one stage and see how far we can make it with this. So we'll skip these guys. Whoa, I messed up. That's okay. This shouldn't be a problem. I probably don't need supernovas for this one. Me personally. Some people might. So it's a different ballpark when I talk about my main account. I think the next one should be the Ribbitoad and the Queen. But yeah, Blue Firefox, save for one medal at a time. Like, don't try to go for everything. It really... Going for everything only works for whales. Like me, I skipped Pirate Sora. What else did I skip? I skipped Kingdom Hearts 3 Xion. I might be skipping Terra Inventus, because, like, 10 pulls is a lot of pulls. That's still, like, 20,000 jewels. Get all the medals. Stop. Don't be a bad influence on people. Okay, so by the end of this, going back to this high score challenge again, so by the end of running those 2 bosses last time, I should only have 2 supernova medals that give bonus. So I have to be able to defeat these enemies using only 2 supernova attacks. So I'm going to see if I can just beat them without supernova attacks and just casually run them through. The big problem with these particular enemies is I don't have aerial enemy defense down on most of my medals, so that's going to hurt my damage. But we might be able to just squeak on through. My gosh, Ruben, thank you for sharing this Kyrie B. Again, for anyone who's in the stream right now, if you need a good party to go to, let me know. Like, honestly, I'll invite you to my party and help you out, because we've got good medals, and if you're a dedicated player willing to help people out, give good shared medals, be good company, boost your Lux button at 10 p.m. or 8 p.m. or 9 p.m., whatever the 8 p.m. PSC time is for you, that's more than welcome to my book. Alright, so we were able to defeat those enemies without using any supernovas, so I'm fairly confident we can just run this whole event right now. Because we were able to defeat the Queen Bee, we were able to defeat the Ribitoad, and then we just showed that we're able to defeat these two groups of enemies. Because the enemies should be getting harder every time. So it should be like the levels are going up every time. You want to find where your cap is, and then go backwards. That's my advice. My advice is to run the bottom of the screen, go to the final boss. Can you beat them? If no, go back, like hop out of there, try the second hardest boss. If you can defeat that, good. Quit, go back one room, attempt the bosses in that room. If you can beat those, great. Go back, do it all over again. So mathematically, we should be able to take these two enemies out because we played it smart. We saved our supernovas, and as I showed you just a bit ago, we were able to defeat them with these supernovas. So I'm fairly confident we could just quit right now and hop back in and just do our run. I am playing KHUX. I am playing Bleach Brave Souls. I actually just started rewatching Bleach again. I forgot how good that anime was. And Final Fantasy Brave Exvius alongside KHUX 8 at the moment because they are doing their... Ooh, anniversaries are always a good time to hop in. I love hopping in an anniversary because they're just like, let's give you free stuff. And I love free stuff. I went to college. I appreciate free things. Also, even if your goal was to get all the medals, you can't because of limited medals that were never... Yes, that is... So, I talk about this in almost every video. I want key art number 2. Like, I really want key art number 2, y'all. Like, that was... Back in the day, to get it, you had to spend like $600 or something like that. Like $600 US to get it guaranteed. And I'm just like, I don't have the money. It's like that one part in the Digimon movie where it's just like, Colorado, we don't have the money. And then they like flew on their Digimon. But I don't have any Digimon to fly on, nor do I have an invisible account overseas that just gives me money. Let's see. So, yeah, I want Key Art 2 to come back. That is a medal that will evade my inventory until it does. So sad. Even at 1,200 days. Right? 1,200 days? Is that where I'm at? Whew! Whew! Oh! Anyone else feel their bones crack right there? Oh! Yikes! Great tips. Thank you so much, Psycho. I'll probably make a video talking about my tips at the end of this. I would join your party, but the issue with me at the moment, I'm trying to find an emulator where the game actually works for me as I have too much on my phone. 16 gigabyte phone. Ooh, wow. So I operate a 32 gig phone to play Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, but the phone I play it on is strictly for games. So there's only games on there. So that uses up all the data. And then I actually recently got a Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus, which comes with like 128 gigs, which is amazing. Like, I feel like I never have to worry about data for the next 3-4 years. So we'll see how that's gonna work out. 16, what union I'm in? I'm in Foxes. I'm in the Foxy Foxes. Jofo, I'm probably gonna make a separate video for that because I feel like I don't want to slam too many things into a stream video. But I will probably do a BF Sora trait video just because he's a really good speed medal, probably even more so. So I like Ventus. I think Kingdom Hearts 3 Ventus is a great medal, but I really think that BF Sora is a better speed medal because it converts the next medal to speed, and it's just super important that your medals hit for weakness, especially with the updates that we're going to be getting these next few months. So the fact that you can make one medal, which can be super good, so BF Sora, you can give it ground, aerial, extra attack, that's good. And then you use the pet slot to get another non-speed medal and you make it speed. Like, that's what I did for this high score challenge. I don't have a lot of great speed medals, but I have a good aqua medal that's upright blue, and then it becomes upright green with BF Sora, so it's so good. I love how good BF Sora is. I know, Blue Firefox. I am a dinosaur in this game. I've only missed 3 days, but the irony is that I technically didn't miss 3 days because the way logins work for this game is that it only records it at certain moments. So, okay, I'll explain real quick. So the first day I missed, I was in Japan,
And this game does not register you logging in for the day if you log in between 12 a.m. to 4 a.m. PST. It just does not log you in. So I logged in during that time frame when I was in Japan because of like time zone issues, and I was like, okay, I logged in for the day, we're good. And then it's like the next day I was like, what happened? Like, why did my daily jewels reset? So it doesn't log you in during that time frame. Number 2, I missed because of a maintenance. So they released an emergency maintenance that came out the same day, and I was at work, and there was nothing I could do. So by the time I got out of work, I checked, and it's like maintenance. I was like, maintenance? Like, they didn't give us an announcement for this. So if you think the maintenance notices are bad, like, no. There used to be a time where maintenance notices came out the day of, at best, a day or two before, and it was awful. It was garbage. I hated missing it. Like, every time I miss a day, it like hurts my soul. The third day I missed was because I was just so fed up with the game one day that I did the thing. I logged in between that 12 a.m. PST, 4 a.m. PST time, and then I just forgot that it didn't count it. And so, like, the whole day went by. I was like, Union Cross is kind of in a bad place right now. And that's my third day. Those are the 3 days I missed. I technically logged in on those days, but it did not record it. So, what can you do? 1,200 days is still a crazy ton of days. Bleach Brave Soul, since it first came out, awesome. Stick with it. I stick to Star Ocean Anamnesis, and I have zero regrets right now. Used to be a top party in Vulpes in Japan. Stopped playing seriously a while ago. I wish they would stop. You wish they'd stop playing Kingdom Hearts? I love Kingdom Hearts, though. Breaking the emulators. Oh, I wish they'd stop breaking the emulators. It's a two-part thing. Yes, it's technically against terms of service, but they are also losing some money. Honestly, what happened to games being about players, you know? Like, what happened to games being about, like, improving the quality of a person's life? Did that just go out the window some time ago? Am I just old? Do I just not see the biz anymore? I don't know. Let's go ahead and do what we said we were going to do 30 minutes ago and hop into our high score challenge. So now at this point, we're just going to run the enemies. We're just going to go around blasting enemies with our Buzz Lightyear laser blasters. Thank you. Honestly, when I think about 1,200 days, that's like, what was I even doing 1,200 days ago? I was a younger lad, that's for sure. I probably had a lot of free time on my hands that I don't have now because of mobile games. I honestly think mobile games just kind of took up a chunk of my life. I probably could have been like a grand master at the piano right now if I like invested my time into it. But no, we are here on YouTube helping people out. My 411 subscribers right now. Also, I have a goal, if anyone wants to help me with it. I have a goal by the end of the year to strike 750 subs. That is the goal for the end of the year. And I don't really know how to do that without blasting everyone's social media. I don't really like doing that. I hate telling people at the end of my video to subscribe because it's like, if they like your stuff, they'll subscribe. I don't know if people really do need a reminder being like, hey, subscribe to me. But I don't like doing that. I don't like self-promoting. Maybe it's just a me thing. But yeah, the goal by the end of 2019 is to have 750 subs. That would be awesome. All right. Running and gunning, my friends. That's 3 years and 105 days of dedication. That's wild. I can't even fathom how much time that is in terms of, like, playing this game. Like, even right now, even this stream, how long has this been? It's been almost an hour. We spent 1 hour out of 24 hours playing Union Cross. We spent, like, 1/12 of an entire day. A little bit short of, like, 8% playing Union Cross for our day. Gacha games are purely a crash gap, even if I love them. Arguable. Because you could be free to play and not pay a dime and not feel bad at all. Like, I'm free to play in Star Ocean Anamnesis, and some people are mega whales in there, and I'm just like, nah, dude, I'm just trying to play games for fun. They said download for free, and I did download it for free. Elisa, see, I'm getting there. I'm getting better. Elisa, thank you so much for supporting the channel as of late, for honestly responding to almost every video. Like, it truly is genuinely, from me, very appreciated. I do really love the support. It really helps. It really helps because, man, YouTubing is hard. Especially since there are, like, more popular YouTubers out there talking about Union Cross. That it's just, like, I feel like I'm going to get zero traffic. Because I'm not a whale. Like, people go to Union... Like, when I looked at my analytics, the big thing that people searched up for was Union Cross and polls. And it's like, I don't do a lot of polls. Like, I don't poll like a whale because I'm not a whale. I'm a poor ex-college student. I don't have the money. So I'm trying to figure out how to bring more traffic to my site without spamming, without self-promoting. So I'm hoping I'm able to figure out something. Blue Firefox 412. Oh, whoever is 412, thank you so much. Was it you? Was it you, Blue? Were you 412? Are you trying to flatter me right now? I feel very flattered. Kyoka, yes, but I am looking at it from a business. Yes, that's how I look at these games too. From a business perspective, what do they want you to do? And I just have a very bad mentality where it's like, you want me to do that? Okay, we're gonna not do that then. Like, I was the kid that's like, don't press the button, and I was just like, nothing happened. I was a very bad child. Blue Firefox, thank you so much. That is awesome. I'm gonna try and, like, remember that in the back of my head. Blue Firefox 412. Alright, let's go here, and we're gonna activate our super awesome Kyrie with the Keyblade, which is amazing. I love Kyrie with the Keyblade. I was so happy when I saw it, and then they screwed her over in Kingdom Hearts 3. I'll never get over it. For as long as they don't redeem Kyrie in Kingdom Hearts, I'll never get over it. I'll always be upset about it. Did her so dirty. Oh my gosh, Kyrie deserved better. They should just release Kingdom Hearts 4. Kyrie deserved better, so this is why we made this game. That is what they need. That is the business model you should be going after, Square. Oh shoot, we got poisoned. Okay. Let's do the Kyrie again. Because this is the hardest enemy, so we need to be unleashing, like, our sickest supernovas. Oh, geez. Oh, did I mean to do that? I did not mean to do that. Oh, wait, no, yeah, I did. Just kidding, I totally did. That was all planned. It was all part of my great plan that I didn't make until just now. Okay, let's do... Okay, yeah, no, we got this, we got this. By the next turn, we should have... Unless they poison us, then we die. We just die if they poison us. Nope, no poison. We got him. Jofo, is there anything you guys saw at... Oh, Comic-Con. So... Oh, I messed up. Oh, gosh, I messed up. I got too excited talking about Comic-Con. No, I did not, unfortunately. Oh, I got distracted. My bad, guys. I messed up. So, Comic-Con is great. And honestly, if I wasn't so into video games, I'd definitely be more into Comic-Con for sure. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's only 5 AP. And, like, without even completing it, we're at 987th. We're good. We're good. We got this, fam. And look, like, we've got, like, 191 more AP. Don't worry. We've got attempts. Let's get rid of these guys. Per my last video, you got to save the Mickey and brooms because they're useful. And then let's go again. Kyoka, BBS is only... Oh, not Birth by Sleep. Wait. I'm very bad at alliterations, which is when they have the same letter all at the same time. Like, she sold seashells by the seashore. Awful, Adam. My gosh. Oh, wait. No, I skipped one. In Bleach Brave Souls, they are releasing new versions of Dangai and Full Hollow Ichigo. Dangai? Who's Dangai? I literally watched all of Bleach and I don't remember that guy. Unless that was the name of the dude from the final arc. I thought it was something else, though. For Round 1 Anniversary, Round 2 is going to be Bankai Yama, Chair Aizen, and True Shunko Soifan. Soifan was okay. Not my favorite character. Jofo, don't worry about it. Again, we've got multiple tries. We're here all night. Try the veal. Bleach Brave Souls is the only way currently you'll see some of the last arc in any animated form, as they are manga characters in the game. So, I'm so sad that they canceled Bleach, because I put so much of my like life into Bleach, and I really thought Bleach was good. The last arc kind of sucked because they're just like, we're gonna have enemies, and they're all gonna represent one letter of the freaking alphabet. And I'm just like, 26 super random enemies? Granted, there's really only like 21 enemies that were random. The rest were planned. But it's just like, oh my gosh, Bleach, just stop. Just stop. It's like that Simpsons meme where it's just like, it's that kid, and he's just like, stop it, they're already dead. And it's just like, that's how I felt about Bleach in the last arc. It was cool. The idea they had going for it, it was really cool, but they failed. Like, they tried really hard, and if they condensed it to not having 26 random enemies, like, it could have gone far. Could have gone far. Bleach, you had such great potential, but you couldn't even finish your own anime. Oh, hurts me. Dangai is the name of Ichigo's. Oh, it is. Okay, I just used to call him like Ichigo Jesus because he had everything. He like literally had every single ability in the game. He was broken. He was literally like Kirito for Bleach, where he was just broken. I guess he came first, so really Kirito's the Ichigo of Sword Art. But anyways, Soifan is your favorite. I'm sorry, I just couldn't get into Soifan. Like, her history with Yoroichi, like, it killed it for me. It just made me think Yoroichi was the better captain. And then I just lost all respect for her. So my favorite captain was probably Kisuke. Urahara. Because that guy, he was such a good captain that he could leave, receive no support from Soul Society, and then still be like off the screen. Like, it was amazing. That guy is so, he like comes in at the end and he's just like, well, I had this planned all along, which was like Bleach's big thing. It's like, I had this planned all along, or haha, you know, you've activated my trap card. That was like the scheme of Bleach. But yeah, I think he's my favorite captain. Super chill. I wish we got to see, I don't think we saw his Bankai by the end of the series. I don't think we did. What's going on? Drunken, I don't care how you can cancel. Wait, I still don't get how you can cancel a big show like Bleach and produce BS animes no one cares about. Even the viewers drop it was still so huge. Yeah, like, just finish it. Like, I'm glad they finished Naruto because I watched Naruto when I was like a kid. So I'm glad that they finished it. And oh my gosh, I love the ending of Naruto. Like, Sakura still sucks, but like, at least it did well. Like, it did it justice at the end, and I can appreciate that. Bleach received no justice, none. Kyoka, there's some really good things with the final arc. Kenny, but towards the wait, the final arc wasn't the final arc the Quincy arc? I thought that's what it was, because I remember Bleach ended, and I saw, like, the ending, like, panel. I even saw, like, the time skip, like, after, like, several years after it ended. Was there anything else beyond that? Because if there was, I didn't watch it. I thought it ended. It's like how I didn't watch Boruto. Was it like that? I watched all of Naruto, but I didn't watch Boruto. Blue Firefox, Nexel, any animes you're watching right now? I just finished The Rising of Shield Hero, which was really good. I actually really liked it. So if you haven't seen Rising of Shield Hero, go check that nonsense out because it was great. I also finished Lelouch recently, Code Geass, for the first time, and everyone was just like, how can you like anime and not watch Code Geass? And it's like, chill, dude. Like, that was back in the day when everyone had Death Notes and were running around screaming, all hail Britannia. Like, I don't know, I wasn't into that culture at the time. I was just like, everyone needs to, like, chill a little bit. So now that we're in the future and everyone's a lot more chill about anime, like, I'm chill. I can go watch Code Geass. It really freaked me out in high school. Everyone's like, I'm gonna write your name in my death note. And I was like, geez, calm down. Like, what did people do to you? I didn't like it. It was like literally like literal death threats, and I was not a fan. Kyoka, Retsu versus Kenpachi and Saijin in the final arc. Retsu, which one is that? Was he the Zeus one? The one that looked like Thor? I only read through it once, and it was a very speedy run because I was like, I just need to finish this. I need to finish this and move on with my life. So I only read through it once, so I'm not 100% sure which fight you are talking about. There are novels. So there are novels to follow up on Bleach, right? Is that what I'm getting here? All right, I gotta focus for this last part. I gotta focus so I don't screw it up again. All right, we're gonna take off our auto right now. Okay, that way we don't just auto through our next. We're gonna do each one every single time. Oh yeah, yes. She is the What was the fourth? She's the fourth. She looks so scary. Like when Kenpachi had to fight her to get his Bankai, or at least know the name of his like Zanpakuto, that was so scary. Like she looked like death. Like she looked like literal I'm about to kill you death. Freaked me out in a good way. I loved it. All right, let's see our Axel here. That should be enough to take this guy out. All right. Oh, wait. No. The problem was the Roxas. We almost goofed that up again. Okay. Now, we got him. We got you, B. Nice try. Like, literal B, not me trying to use profane name calling. Unohana, that's how I remember her name. Retsu Unohana, the first Kenpachi. Was she the previous one? I thought she was the first one. I could be wrong. But I remember she was like super nice in the first like 8 seasons, and then in the last season she became like a monster. Rising of Shield Hero is a great in the manga. See, I don't like reading on the manga because once you finish reading the manga, you're caught up. Like you have to do the whole waiting thing. I like waiting for the anime. Speed watch. Let's move. Next one. Like that's why I waited for Shield Hero. Did I forget to activate a supernova? I think I did. 480 plus 1 plus 200. Yeah, plus 200. Oops, my bad. Let's activate the aqua. Like My Hero, I caught up with season 3, and then I was just like, I need more. Like, I need more My Hero. So I started reading the manga, and then I caught up, and I'm just like, there is nothing. There is nothing left. What do we do? So I'm waiting. I'm waiting for season 4 to drop in October. I'm super excited for it. All right, BF Sora, show us what you got. The human Saijin stuff was really good as well. Those 2 parts were really good, but lost its footing so much in the final battle. Also, not seeing Aizen's... Yeah, like, they missed so many things. Like, I wanted to see Rukia learn how to control her Bankai. I wanted to see, like, all this other stuff, and, like, they're just like, no, we're just gonna leave it as a cliffhanger. And I'm just like, what? How could you do this to me? It's like that one episode of Avatar The Last Airbender where Toph's like, how can you do this to me? You betrayed me. And it was like Katara, and it was like a whole funny episode. But it's like that. It's like, how could you betray me, Bleach? After all the love and attention that I've given you in my adolescence. Alright, so after talking about a serious amount of anime, we finally beat the high score challenge. What time is it? It's almost raid time. Okay. I can dig it. So what are we now? We're 240th. I think I'm okay with that. As long as I'm in 750, I can be happy with my life. Like, I don't even care about these skills. These skills are just so I could throw them on something random. Or sell them. But as long as we can get those 3 moon gems, we're good, fam. We got this. So let's go ahead and screenshot that for recording purposes. Screenshot that again for recording purposes. I at least... Hang on, I gotta pull up my alt account and I gotta press my Lux button because... I'm trying to make it more mainstream that I push my Lux button at the 8 p.m. raid hour. So give me like 10 seconds. I'll be right back. Give me a hot minute. Okay. Ow! Kicked my knee. I kicked my knee. I bumped my knee. I didn't kick my own knee. Alright, so let's go ahead. Go home. We're gonna at least press the button, because right now I'm not too concerned about my Lux ranking, to be honest. I'm not super concerned about it. So we will press the button. Maybe we'll do one raid. See how it goes. What's my rank right now? I don't like being any lower than 2,000. 311th. Yeah, not super concerned. We're good. And it's not even like a party week. So give me a sec. I am uploading my Lux button on my free-to-play account. Alright, we got more requests? Who else is trying to join this party? Kanaru, are you already in a party? Level 216, sharing a BF Sora, rank E, with ground. You know what? Let's do it. The line that they gave in order to join the party was Kingdom Hearts is bae, and I'm just like, you know what? Respect. Infinite respect. What did I miss? What did I miss in chat? Let me get my raid setup going while I read the chat, because this is the bane of my existence. Inventory space. They need to drop another 50 jewel inventory space thing. I'd go ham on that nonsense. So let's go here. This is my raid setup for anyone who's particularly curious. It takes me 2 turns because I'm not rich enough to have like 5 medals with damage and raids on it. So I've got Supernova HD Shion. I've got a Kingdom Hearts the Anti-Aqua with raids plus 220. Raids plus 220. In the pet slot, I have Illustrated Kingdom Hearts 2 Sora and Riku with raids plus, let's see, 150. And yeah, takes 2 turns, takes a little bit of time, but whatever. I'm not in like a super Lux crazy party. Whenever I tell people to join the party, it's just like, press it if you can. It helps, but like, I'm not gonna kick you out if you don't do it. All right, chat time. Let's take a look. Psycho in a good way. Psycho what? Because Psycho CYKO hops in the party, and that's a good thing. That's a fun thing. Blue Firefox, we move on and read another mainstream manga so the cycle never ends. I can't do that. Oh my gosh. I'd love to be able to just sit and do that, but your boy's got to go to work. Your boy still has rotations and schooling to go through. Like, it's a rough time, guys. Let's see. So yeah, I wish I could read more manga, more anime, but unfortunately I cannot. Also, enjoy being in the streams, because I actually don't like uploading my streams. Like, I will edit certain parts out probably, but I don't like uploading my streams because sometimes something happens, parts of the video break or something, and it's just a lot of nonsense. So I love interacting with you guys, but sometimes the internet just doesn't need to hear it. Like, honestly, people are gonna click this video, it's like, oh, I love watching Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, and we're talking about Bleach, and it's like, sorry, I didn't mean for it. Kyoka, if you want a good short series to watch, I highly recommend Hoseki no Kuni, Land of the Lustrous. It's my favorite anime. Interesting. How short? Are we talking like Angel Beats short? Angel Beats was like 13 episodes, and that's a really easy one to get into. Code Geass was like 25, I believe. No, I think Code Geass was 50. I know Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood's like 65. And I watched that, and I definitely thought that was worth it, for sure. Drunken. I am doing the same thing with One Piece now, so I can enjoy the whole Reverie arc at once. I don't have to. I can't do One Piece. It's that meme of Mr. Incredible where he's like, I can't do this. Not again. And it's like, I went through Naruto, y'all. Like, that was a trek. That was like me running up an uphill mountain with like the lava monster from Hercules behind me. It was a struggle. It was a struggle to keep up with that. Oh, okay. I was like, her connection's dying. And truly the first good looking 3D CGI anime. It's only 12 episodes. That's actually not too bad. That's literally like one day. Maybe a little bit shorter. Are they 23-minute episodes or 46-minute episodes? That's really gonna change it. I got to ninth. You're ninth in this high score challenge? What are you using? Wait, so that means I could stare at you in the... We can actually just go to the rankings and see you because you're the top 10. Oh, we leveled up. Value. So we got our AP back too. Ultra value. Nice. I can't wait till they drop that avatar board where they're just like exchange your avatar coins for draw tickets. And I'll be like, heck yeah, I'm going to exchange this. You better believe. All right. Wait, I'm caught up on Psycho's message right now. So we're going to go ahead and check out his setup. The setup that he's going to try and hide from everybody. He's like, oh my gosh, I had a good setup and I'm going to show everybody now. Shh, don't tell him. If my game would load, we're going to check it out. KHUX was the only anime that made me get caught up in the manga. Really? Naruto did that to me and it just ruined my life. Oh my goodness. I love Naruto though. It's still one of my favorite anime because of the amount of crazy good themes in it. All right. Oh, no, you're 14th now. Oh, dang. Ah, messed up. Hey, can you, like, drop to, like, 50th so we can see your spot? 14th is still amazing, dude. Like, honestly, that I cannot deny. If you give me your player ID in the chat, we can go look at it. Let's see. All right. What else? Elisa, I should probably push my button too. LOL, yeah, I know, right? See, it's like, I don't really care if people don't press it. Like, just be chill. We're playing video games, you know? If I really tried, because of the number of days I've been playing, I could probably be level, like, 620 right now. Because there was a time where I was very unhealthy about raiding. I would, like, wake up in the middle of the night to raid. I would leave a room for a bit to go raid. It's like, I raided, and then I didn't do anything else in that time. Like, I didn't, like, study. I didn't, like, watch other YouTube videos. I didn't, like, read a book. I just raided 4 hours of my day. And then I played the game. I did the content, too. So it's like, a lot of my time went to raiding, and it ended up just not being worth it for me. So that's what happened to me as a raider. My highest rating, or my highest solo level, I think was 22. And that was, again, I had, like, a very unhealthy obsession with raiding. So I had to stop that. I had to move on to better things in my life. Learn how to cook. Learn how to do taxes and bills and stuff like that. You know, the boring stuff that comes with, like, the becoming an adult thing. You know how that works. All right, my best solo ranking is 22. My best party ranking is 32. And that was 1 week I joined, I believe. I forgot what the name of that group was, but it was for the Union Cross Armor. Because top 50 parties got Union Cross Armor, and I needed it. Highest PvE ranking was 86 last month, actually, because of Anti-Aqua. And best PvP ranking was 36, again, due to Anti-Aqua. So at least all my numbers are in the 2 digits. AZ Fox, I can only manage maybe as high as the 2000s and 3000s. PvP, honestly, just do your best. Like, the tickets come. Anyone who remembers PvP from back in the day with the Blue Fairies, know that the Blue Fairies, like, eventually they just went out of date. Like, you had Mega Whales who had all of their tier 8s 7-starred, and then everyone else just had to be smart about which ones they picked. So it all comes in time. It all comes in time. Granted, you want to be smart about which tier 9s you bring to Supernova Plus. That's for sure. Just don't spend them all willy-nilly for no reason. I like to keep at least 5 in case of emergencies. You always want to keep just enough resources in case of emergencies where something crazy game-breaking drops and it's like, ah, gosh, I'm caught without resources. Like, no, that's a bad time being caught without resources. All right, let's see. Seems you'll be doing other videos than KHUX content right now. Yeah, I'll be live streaming about anime. I'll just name the next live stream just like, let's talk about your favorite anime. And then really it's like, let me talk about my favorite anime. And then I'll read the comments. Let's see. KHUX, there's an anime that has been on since the 50s that makes One Piece. Is it JoJo? Or Fist of the North Star? Or is it even just Doraemon? Or is it Case Closed? Man, I love Case Closed. Detective Conan. Meitante Conan. So good. Oh my gosh. It really used to scare me as a kid. I watched it when I was, I think, like 4? 5? No, that's too young. Maybe like 9. When was cable TV a thing in the US? Because it used to be on Toonami. I think I was like 9. I'm not sure. I was young. I was a strapping young lad at the time. But yeah, that show, so good. Oh my gosh. Everyone's a cheater, a thief, or like an arsonist. But it's so good. I love that show so much. Psycho was 9th, now 14th. My bad, dude. Kyoka, 20 to 30 minute episodes. I can dig that. For Hoseki. Marcy Poo, hey Neil, this is the first live stream I've managed to get. The first one. Hello, welcome to the live stream. Nice to officially meet you as well. Oh my gosh, we've just been talking about anime. Marcy, what's up? Like, tell us about yourself. Welcome to the community. If I was Leonhard, I'd have like a nice little name for the community. Kyoka, and in this humble fan's opinion, the main character Foss has the best character arc I've seen in years. I don't know. I've watched Avatar: The Last Airbender. Zuko probably has like one of the best character arcs I've ever seen in my life. Like, that guy went from like 0 to hero. He was like the best character development I've seen in best character development. I don't know. The World Ends With You had great character development. What else I'm gonna like look around at all my stuff and see what had great character development. SpongeBob never developed, so I mean, no worries there. Simpsons never developed. Futurama never really developed. Zuko developed good stuff. Ichigo didn't develop. He just got stronger every time in Bleach. What else had great development? Not even Ash developed. Not Ash from Pokemon. He's like the same old, I'm gonna catch them all. Pikachu, use Thunderbolt. Like, that's all of Ash in like 5 minutes. Teen Titans was pretty good. Teen Titans had some good character development. Like the one that showed on Cartoon Network back in the day with Robin, Starfire, Raven, Cyborg, and Beast Boy. Loved it. Good stuff. Yusuke from Yu Yu Hakusho never developed, but he didn't need to because he was awesome. He just shot everything with his spirit gun and like, it was amazing. Loved it. Yu Yu Hakusho is definitely one of my favorite animes. Tsubasa Chronicles. Ugh. I wish I could say it was a good anime, but it was not. Sword Art Online. I love Sword Art Online. I always tell this to all my friends. They're always just like, oh, I stopped watching Sword Art Online because I hit the Fairy Dance arc and it was bad and it was weird. And yeah, Fairy Dance sucked in Sword Art Online. But Gun Gale, Mother's Rosario, Alicization arc, fire. Ordinal Scale, the movie, amazing. Loved it. All right, wait, let's see. I'm not keeping up with chat. I'm like paying attention to every single one. Oh, we're gonna look at Psycho's character profile. Once our game loads, we got 88%. All right, let's read through the rest of the stuff so we can head back to Psycho's profile in a bit. AZ Fox, I won that Regalia Armor. It's so pretty. We're going to show everyone what it looks like. After I beat this raid boss, I don't want it sitting. I hate when raid bosses sit, and then it shows you that little motion where it goes, shoo, the raid boss has escaped, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. Hurts me. Getting it soon after starting the game for the first time was so satisfying. My party since has gone soft. I end up pulling most of the weight. I'm sorry, but it happens. You know, people leave, people come, people go. Like, honestly, it's amazing that I've hit 1,200 days. I want to see how many people have hit as many days as I have. Like, I don't think even Octo has as many days on this game as I do. Okay, so let's show the Regalia Armor, and then let's check out Psycho's profile. So, Regalia Armor, outfits. I think it's one of them. It should be one of my default ones. Oh, no. I guess I just have all different perks. So this is just my standard one. Like, this is, if I could wear this outfit in real life, I would. This one is, I'm feeling chill summer outfit. This one's item drop perk. This one's rare enemy perk. This one's critical hit perk. All right, so let's go ahead and just use this for the Regalia, just to show everyone. Because the Regalia looks amazing. Where are you? You should be here. Did I miss it? I really hope I did. Oh my gosh, where is it? Where are you, Regalia Armor? Ah, Vulpus Regalia. Yeah, look at how awesome this thing looks. So, for anyone who never got the Regalia Armor, it was this color. Essentially, it was a different color for every single union, and then it had the union symbol on the top there. And I was just like, ever since I saw it come out in JP, I was like, I have to have this. And it was the one time in my 1,200 days of playing that I left my party that I started with one of my best friends and then joined another party just because I needed to hit that Lux. I needed this armor. I needed it. I needed it more than SpongeBob needed that glass of water. All right, so we're going to go ahead and hop out of here, and then we're going to go ahead and check out Psycho's profile. All right, I think I go party, and I think I go ID search, recruit, or no, maybe it was just, no, ID search, yeah, here we go. All right, 350099. Wowza. Really? 5 Kingdom Hearts 3 Roxases? Almost perfect traits. You just need 2,000 on that. Almost what the? What? Okay. We hit some normal ones. We hit some normal people obtainable ones. Is this one gonna be a raid one? Are you gonna make a raid one? That'd be sick. That'd be amazing. And then you have Toon Roxas with also good traits. Dude, this is wild. Oh, shoot. I hopped out of there. You know what? I don't want to delve too much. I don't want to, like, invade your privacy like that. But that's awesome, dude. Your profile looks amazing. Wait, what? Your other rank should be public, though. So I want to go look at that real quick. Cheese and Pete's 152nd in like pretty much 100 something in everything. Amazing. Good stuff, my dude. All right, let's look through the rest of these comments. It's like I'm running a marathon. I'm trying to keep up with the comments. I'm talking about Sazaya-san, which has over 7K episodes. Oh my gosh, that's not happening for me. 7K episodes is literally like from now until 2038 for me. It would take that long. Keep in mind, Hoseki, it has a slowish start and picks up on episode 4. Also, I say years. Zuko was from 2009. It's been 10 years, so I stand by the moment. Okay, fine. That's fair. Zuko was a great development back in the day when he came out. I can appreciate that. Blue Firefox, Marcy Poo, like and subscribe so Senpai can notice you. I notice all of you guys. That's why I read through every single comment, because I'm going to try and do that as much, like, if I get so big that I can't read all the comments, let me make it apparent in this video right now that I am sorry. Like, I want to be able to read all the comments. I want to be able to get to know who I'm, like, talking to, you know? I want to be able to help my audience. That's why I do this, you know? Like, I'm not in it for the money. Granted, people need it. So if people need it for money, go support them. Because, like, this is all they do. You know what I mean? Like, everyone in this world needs some form of sustainability. So if they do it for money, support them if you can. Like their videos, sub to them, all that jazz. But me, I'm just way too casual. Way too casual. You guys can see, like, the stuffed animals I win in arcades in the back. Let's see. Bella A, this is my first live stream. Love it. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for being here, Bella. I'm sorry I haven't said anything until now. I'm literally trying to read through every single one. I've rated so many times in my life in the 1,200 days I've been playing that I can almost do it without looking at the screen anymore. Marcy Poo, we've actually talked. I do remember that, actually. I'm sorry, I skipped my mind, but I do remember when we talked on Demo stream, and you said that had the craziest amount of jewels, and my mind was just blown. Like, just gone. That's amazing. For anyone who doesn't know, or maybe this isn't my, like, right to say, but Marcy's got a lot of stuff saved up. I don't know if she's the one that won the Million Jewels campaign, but, like, numerically, I could believe it. After 1,200 days in Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, how can you not be sick of the music? I muted the... Oh, it's muted. No, I don't have the volume on. I can't even hear it right now. Because the way I stream, it actually mutes the music for me. Even though it shows up on your guys' end, it mutes it for me. So I actually don't hear anything. Right now, what I hear is the sound of my, like, air conditioner. That is the sound that's hearing in the background, and like the white noise that comes from the lights. Like that's all I can hear right now. I should honestly be like watching anime in the back, but I'm like talking to you guys, which I probably enjoy much more thoroughly. Marcy, I'm currently trying to beat the Kingdom Hearts 3 Dark Inferno on a level 1 playthrough. Honestly, I should get back into Kingdom Hearts 3. Would people watch if I played Kingdom Hearts 3? Like, I was getting close to an 100% run. Because I still need to platinum that game, which is really sad that I haven't done that yet. I talk about how much I love Kingdom Hearts, and I haven't platinumed that game yet. But level 1 Dark Inferno, are you running, like, Ultima Weapon and you're just trying to, like, you're trying to combo him? Like, I know there's an air slide combo that you can do with Ultima Weapon that continually stuns him. And I know that's one thing that people do. Kyoka, wait, Avatar came out in 2010, not 2009. Curse the movie called the same name. Ugh. I liked Avatar the movie. But, like, what made Avatar the movie great for the time was its CGI. Like, it was phenomenal back in the day. People are like, it's better than Avengers Endgame. I'm like, no, it wasn't. What are you talking about? It was just people were impressed with CGI. It's like how after Sword Art Online came out, everyone's like, oh, VR, AR, that's like the new thing, and like a bunch of animes had it. And then it's just like, don't forget, Sword Art was one of the first ones that did that, so it's one of those things where it's just like, know what things are famous for, I guess, is my mini rant. Blue Firefox, comment below your Kingdom Hearts ID in the Avatar franchise. Wait, no, sorry, I mixed up the two things. Comment below your Kingdom Hearts Union Cross ID, and we'll judge them each. You know what? Honestly, if you want me to help you with setups, or if you just want to, like, show off your character in the stream, drop the ID, and I'd be happy to just throw it up on the screen and be like, all right, let's take a look. Dang, you're good. Kyoka, Zuko is my favorite character in the Avatar franchise. You know what? I think Iroh is my favorite character, and I know that's such a generic answer, but he's just so wise. Like, even moving on through, like, my age into adulthood, like, some of the stuff he says is really relevant. Like, you forget sometimes, because growing up, it's like, it's easy to forget things, you know? It's easier to forget, like, important things, like taking care of yourself, you know, doing your hobbies, like, mental health. So, like, a lot of the stuff he says, like, it really stays true to me as I get older. Jofo, just came back. Did you... No, I actually haven't done the July challenge yet because I got really wrapped up in comments, so I started just reading them and rating because it's also raid hour. But I will do the July challenge. If anyone wants to see it, let me know, and I'd be happy to hop into it because I want my free 5,000 jewels. Marcy Poo, I've been subscribed for a while, never made it to a stream. Welcome to the stream again. I'm glad to have you. And Kyoka, think about how many episodes that were highly rated that featured Zuko and compare them to the one Aang did. Zuko did the... Yeah, no, honestly, Zuko was what everyone came for. Zuko is like what people look at for Todoroki right now in My Hero Academia. Like, he was just so wholesome. Aang was just like, I'm the Avatar. Ooh. You know what I mean? Like, he just came in and it's like, let me save the world with this super awesome Avatar skill. And Zuko's like, I just know how to firebend and use swords. Oops. Marcy. Nexel, I just reached 350,000 jewels today. They've been organically saved. Oh my gosh. Do you just do dailies? Like, what is the secret? Is this like one of those things where like there's a secret aging cream that I'm missing? 368 days of saving and little to no purchases. I can't give you a high five, but I'm high-fiving you. My screen flipped upside down. High five to you, Marcy. That's amazing. Mathematically, you have saved $3,500 of jewels in this game. That's amazing. Kyoka, I would definitely watch when I am home. What are we watching? Avatar? Drunken, the minigames in Kingdom Hearts 3 killed the platinum for me. Why? I think you just have to play each game once. Like, I know it's like 20 games you gotta play for Classic Kingdom, but like, I don't know. Hop in, beat it once, never play it again. Psycho, did you see this week's WJE? 10 Sun Gems, 100 Magic Gems, 3,000 more jewels instead of 3,000 more jewels instead of 1,400. Yes, this week's weekly jewel extravaganza is amazing. I think the whole month of July, they've just been trying to promote new players. So I expect this week is gonna... So, the first week of July was 30 gems of each kind. No, was it? I think it was the second week of July was 10 gems 30 gems of every kind. The third week of July is 100 magic gems, which is what we're currently in. 100 magic gems, and a bunch of other goodies. The third week, which is coming up, is going to be speed, 100 speed gems, 10 sun gems, more jewels, which is amazing. They haven't ever increased the amount of jewels like that. I expect the next week to be 100 power gems and 5 moon gems. That's what I'm expecting. And I'm expecting them to have 6,000 jewels for VIP every single week after this. Because I'm sure, and this is going back to the business perspective, I'm sure they're starting to realize that to the company, giving out jewels means nothing. It means nothing because the people that are going to buy into the game are going to buy into the game. Like, I'm sure the people that whale in this game can compensate for the hundreds of thousands of other players that do not pay. Even like $15 of VIP, if you multiply that times like 1 million people, just as an example, or like, let's be more realistic, like 100,000 people, like that is $1,500,000. That is insane. That is an insane amount of money. So it's going to be wild. VIP for the next 3 weeks, I'm expecting to be absolutely redonkulous. Marcy, nah, I'm being a masochist. Level 1 Kingdom Key with no key. I used to do that. I used to do level 1 Kingdom Key runs, and it hurt so much. I spent so much time just trying to do these freaking level 1 Kingdom Key runs just to realize the Kingdom Key had no stun on the enemies, so you're just literally like chipping away at it, dodge rolling, using arrow, like struggling. Just struggling. But I get it. I get it. You like the challenge. That's a very old gamer attitude, but I love it. Armin Logan, hello. Please say hi. Hello. Hi. It is I, Nexel, here to entertain you in this live stream today. Welcome to the stream. Genuinely. Glad to have you here. It's always good company. I'm not even looking at my screen and I'm able to raid. This is sad. This is like a bad addiction. Marcy, no items either? No, I did items. I needed elixirs. I was weak. I thought I was strong, but apparently I am weak. AZ Fox, I only bother with the WJE if there's a medal I really want in the shop. You know what? I can understand that. Like, I used to do VIP every week for like 2 years straight. And looking back on it, it wasn't really worth it. Like, you have to be really picky about which VIPs to buy. So yeah, I slowed down on my VIP roll. If I want it, I want it. And if I don't, life moves on. Maybe I'll buy myself a nice steak later that week. I don't know. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just save $15. Kyoka, I actually think a lot of people are coming for Bakugo. Character popularity speaks for themselves. Shoto's at 2 or 3. Midoriya is the other. Interesting. I could see it though, because Bakugo is really developing, as far as I can see. Don't spoil. No spoilers from My Hero. That'd be messed up. Facepalm watching. Oh. Watching you. Sorry, I'm like, the comments are coming faster than my ability to reply to them, because I love giving every comment attention. I might stream Kingdom Hearts 3 again. I really want to get that 100%. Like, that would be super sweet. It'd be a great thing to have in my life. What else? Marcy, those jewels are made up of dailies, Union Cross, weeklies, events, Kingdom Hearts Union gifts, org events, every single jewel I can get my hand on. That is super respectable. Like, if I had a hat on right now, it would be hats off to you. Like, it's just that good. You're just that good. That is amazing. I'm glad to have you on this stream, to be perfectly honest. Jofo. Oh, we're going to judge Jofo's character. All right, let's hop in there, guys. We gotta beat this raid boss first. It's gonna haunt me. So after this, we're gonna look at Jofo's profile. Kyoka, it's kind of funny. Both Shoto and Bakugo can be debated to be more developed than Deku is. Yeah, so that's the thing about like protagonists, is that. So my understanding of protagonists is that they want the viewer to feel like the protagonist. So the protagonist can't change super frequently. Otherwise, the viewer's like interpretation of the series changes. So they want the protagonist to more or less stay as a stagnant character who is wholesome to begin with, and the characters around them develop. That's the way like anime is working right now. Like, the main character's stagnant, but they give more attention to everyone else. So it's like thinking about Naruto. Naruto had all of the focus on him. He was in every episode pretty much. Like, it was all about him. But as animes moved on, they worked more on the other people, which gave more people to be related to more people. Like, some people feel more related to the side characters than they actually do the main characters. So that's my take on it right now. Let's look at Jofo's stuff, and let's keep reading. Alisa, sorry, I caught myself. It's 100 power gems and 10 sun gems. I thought this upcoming WJE is 100 speed gems and 10 sun gems. I could be wrong. Let's struggle. This is not Kingdom Hearts 2. We're playing Union Cross. Let's go search. Can we search for people? No, this is a random thing. All right, let's go. Let's go to recruit, and let's go ID search. All right, what we got here? Oh gosh, it fell off the screen. All right, 4916188. All right, so this is Jofo's profile. It's in what language is your thing in? Number 1, July 2019, Victor. Man, good stuff. So you were able to clear the Coliseum in July. That's amazing. Good stuff all around. I love your setup. And your character is actually pretty sweet. It looks kind of like Xion. Awesome Kairi. Broken anti-Aqua. It's just missing that pet trait. Broken Kingdom Hearts 3 Aqua. It's even got the Strength plus 2000 on it. Oh my gosh, you've got so many good medals. What in the world? You're just missing the pet traits, but everything else is amazing. Good grief. Good stuff. Okay, let's keep trucking along through. Awesome setup though. Awesome character. I'm glad we got to check out your profile on the stream. Let's see. Ace Vortex, hello. I see you giving me these eyes, like these eyes, like. I don't know what you're looking at, but I hope it's the stream. Armin Logan, why don't I put more medals for raiding? So the big thing about raiding right now is speed and getting through those enemies as quickly as possible while having skills or while having medals with Lux ++ on them, because the whole point of raiding is to gain Lux. And if you're using just regular attack boost max, so the way Lux works with all the skills, so there's just regular attack boost, which gives you times, oh gosh, hang on. Sorry about that, y'all. There's my game crashed, so I gotta fix it. I think it's back up. Okay, wait, let's get back to the game and not my ugly mug. So the way raiding works is that the Lux Plus skills, the whole point of them is to multiply the amount of Lux you get from defeating the raid boss. Or whenever you hit that raid boss with that skill, it multiplies the amount of Lux you get. So regular attack boost, or just no attack boost at all, gives you ×1 the amount of Lux. So the regular amount of Lux you'd get. Having Lux Plus on there multiplies the amount of Lux you get by 2.5, I believe, 2.5. So, and then using Lux Plus multiplies it ×4. So you want to use all Lux Plus skills. You don't want to use any of the other stuff, because then you're missing out on Lux. I'll even show you right now. I'll just show you with one of these raid bosses what it's like when you don't max out with Lux ++, because you want speed and you want Lux ++. That is the key to raiding. That is how you're going to get like high numbers. So I'll show you when my game decides to not be dumb anymore. AZ Fox, right now there's only one thing I need, level 9 dual Meowas. Yeah, those are rough, like, to come by. Like, I have, how many platinum tickets do I have? Wait, okay. So let's do this. Let's do a raid setup where it's not optimized. So let's put in, just because I love my diamond dust so much, let's go ahead and put in more stuff here. So let's put in this Aqua. Let's put in this Demix. And then let's put in our Kingdom Hearts 3 Aqua. And then we have to use Kairi. We have to use Kairi so that way our Aqua has max buffs. Or as close to max as we can get. Okay, so Armin, I'm going to show you why. Because if you've been keeping up, I've been getting one 1.5 million lux per raid boss. So now we're going to show you how much I get from having a not optimized setup. Because those medals, they just have extra attack on them, or like lux plus, not lux plus plus on them. So I should be getting less lux. Even though I'll be finishing it faster, I'll be getting less lux. And that's, like, finishing it faster means nothing if the amount of lux per time you're getting is not higher. That's what matters. AZ Fox, right now, there's only one thing I need. Yeah, those tier 9 dual Meow Wows. But don't worry, it comes in time. They'll be as outdated as tier 8 blue fairies down the line. Kyoka, I won't spoil anything. Thank you. You are a wonderful member of this society, and I appreciate everything you do. Psycho, oops, it's 100 speed gems. 100 magic gems was last week. Yes. So in 2 weeks, I'm expecting 100 power gems with 5 moon gems. Because the whole point is to rope in new characters, and then if they can do that by adding moon gems, people will hop in. Okay, so we beat it in 1 turn this time. And then we got less than half the lux. So even if we defeated it in half the number of turns, we got less than half the lux that we would normally get. So it's just better to use lux plus plus rather than like a super OP setup. Kyoka, Deku has developed still quite a bit where he was. He developed as a hero, but I feel like he didn't develop as a... not as much as a character, you know? I feel like Bakugo and Todoroki had significantly better character arcs. Alisa, oh wait, ignore my comment. I meant speed. It's still 10 sun gems. Yes, 10 sun gems is still really good. So let's get you guys out of the way just so we can focus on rating again. Still 10 sun. Yeah, 10 sun gems is really good. Like, sun gems and moon gems are the hardest gems to come by. They throw the other gems out like candy. Boom, avatar board. Boom, high score challenge. Boom, just giving you gems just because. Like, they will give power, speed, and magic gems like candy. It really just takes consistency over the course of many, many months to build them up for Keyblades. Kyoka, the delay in the chat and the stream is both annoying and funny. It's hard. I'm struggling. I'm sorry. Alisa also commenting on my struggles. Let's go ahead and check out Ace Vortex's stuff. Kyoka, I recently watched... Okay, we're just gonna run through these comments like water. I recently watched Darling in the Franxx. Really enjoyed it. I got what I wanted out of a series. Trigger makes good stuff. I love Kill la Kill. I hope I'm gonna like Darling in the Franxx. I haven't seen it yet, but I've heard good stuff about it. It's also a Weiss Schwartz set in JP, which is pretty sweet. It actually looks really cool. It's like anime Gundam waifus. Alright, Ace Vortex, we're gonna take a look at your stuff. Alright. Is this your raid setup? So, Lux++, good stuff. Damage in raids, good. That's a good requirement. This, it's irrelevant. Like, it's good. It's good that you have this, because then the next medal hits all medals. Or all targets. Lux++, good stuff. Extra attack, okay. Raids is definitely better, for sure, than extra attack, but it definitely helps, having extra attack. It stalls you by a few seconds, so it's like nothing. Not a big deal. So that's good. It's boosted too, which is also good. We've got Illustrated Kingdom Hearts 2 Sora and Riku, 2 damage and raids traits. Attack boost 7 max, Lux++, nice. And then Kingdom Hearts 3 Buzz Lightyear, no raid traits, but Lux+. You have all the right stuff. Honestly, the rest of it is just gambling for raid traits. I think your setup is good. You just need a party that boosts its button at the same time, like pretty consistently, and then just participate in raid hours. That's all. Like, you have a good setup. I really think it's a good setup. The only thing is that if you could have more damage and raids traits, but nobody can, like, calculate that. You know what I mean? Okay. AZ Fox, bro, you have a nice mug. No, I don't. The nicest mug, or closest thing I have to a mug right now, is this McDonald's Frap right here, which is getting melty because I'm not drinking it. Kyoka, I'd have you judge me if I had the game downloaded. Understandable. That's understandable. Blue Firefox, we're going to take a look at your stuff next. Can you judge my medals? Good for 12 days login. Judge my medals for free to play. Okay, we'll hop in there. Ace Vortex, my raid setup gave me almost 2 billion lux. Yeah, that's good. Honestly, it's a good setup. It really is. Really, it's just missing raid traits. I didn't look... Actually, I messed up. I didn't look at your Keyblade, so maybe the multipliers could be higher. But you are using a monocolored Keyblade, which is powerful for the month. So all the right stuff is there. All of it. Just raid traits is missing. Okay, so let's go judge Blue Firefox's stuff. Psycho setup Ace. We're gonna take a look at it soon. I think he did Kyoka. I think he did. Deku isn't as big of a crybaby. No, I'm saying he had a better character arc. Was more saying he developed more than most. Yes, that is true, and that is like a. Elisa's higher than me in Lux. I'm sad. I'm just kidding. It is cool though. Welcome to the party. Elisa, right? I said Elisa. I should be saying Elisa. Anyways, yes, welcome to the party. She actually just joined this week, so if everyone can give her a round of applause for joining the Knights this week. ID search, okay. So let's look at Blue Firefox's stuff. 78342. All right, I hope this is you because I'm not really sure. So log in for 12 days, okay. You need to have second chance on this one. So this medal, as a buffer, you want all your buffers to, not all of them, but at least the one that's in every single setup, you want it to have second chance. Because second chance is so crucial for passing a lot of events. Like for people that watched my high score challenge run earlier, I needed second chance in order to get the score I did. So second chance on this would be better. You did right by placing it in the first slot. If you can have Kingdom Hearts 3 Kyrie A, do that instead. Kingdom Hearts 3 Kyrie A, second chance, first slot. Beautiful. Good stuff. Key Art 20. So the big thing about Key Art 20 that I have with it being a problem here is that it doesn't buff. So it's not giving you upright buffs. It's not giving you strength buffs. It's not debuffing the enemy. So I would probably put something else here that helps your buffs. Because for the first two medals, you want to have like more or less perfect buffs. So if you can have HD Xion, if you can have Kingdom Hearts 3 Kyrie A, really pay attention to what the buffs on each medal are. And then you want to have almost max buffs before medal number 4. So before this Kingdom Hearts 3 Xion, you'd want to have max buffs. And the best way to do that, in my opinion, is go to KHUXtracker.com, build fake setups or build like setups based on what you've got, and then check in the very low corner. It shows you what your buffs are going to be after every single medal. So make sure everything is 15 before medal number 4. So that's, I would replace Key Art 20 with a buffer. Angelic Amber, such a good medal. Oh my goodness. Extra attack, and you have gauges on it. This is good. Just level it up more. Supernova plus it if you can. But this is good. This is amazing. This is, extra attack on that thing is just beastly. Kingdom Hearts 3 Xion, again, make sure it's leveled out all the way. Defense boost 5 max. So Kingdom Hearts 3 Xion, in my opinion, is an attacking medal. So it should have an attack boost max skill on there, not defense boost 5 max. It could be useful to have defense boost 5 max on there. It is still technically a buffer. So you can have defense boost 5 max on there. But since you're relatively new-ish, I would have put an attack boost max on there. But leave defense boost 5 max on there for now, because it's a skill you have to pay for. And you don't want to just replace it immediately. So save it on there for now. Oh, it's even got ground. Yeah. Ground is more of a reason to have the attack boost max on there. Youth in White, solid medal. Definitely an essential one for turtling. Good stuff. Not much to say about this one. This one's very good. Put some Chips and Dales on there if you can. I know you said you're a 12-day player right now, so those will come in time. But do that when you can. And then finally, to wrap it up, the Kingdom Hearts 3 Marluxia. So, yeah, this is fine. Just level it up all the way. And then keep rolling the pet trait until you get like a strength or something like that. So overall, it's pretty good. Just make sure you follow the rule of the buffers. Have all those buffers done by Medal 4. That way everything downhill is clocking out max damage. Replace that Kyrie. That Kyrie is not going to last you super de-duper long. But it is in the right place. If it's the best strength buffer you have right now, it's in the right spot. See, I would even put Kingdom Hearts 3 Xion at the beginning, personally. And then, like, something that lowers defense here. Or you could just put Xion at the beginning, and then activate Xion Supernova, and then activate Xion. And then that's actually, I think that's perfect reverse buffs. I could be wrong, but I think that's perfect reverse buffs. Decreases target defense. No, you're still missing 8. But, yeah, go to KHUXtracker.com and, like, plan out your buffs. So that's the best advice I got for you. It is a good setup. You're following all the general basic rules, but that key R20 is just out of place right now. All right. Let's go back to rating, and then actually wait, no, Armin wanted us to look at his stuff. So Kyoka, I think he did. Oh yeah, we talked about this. Kyoka, I've seen Kill la Kill. It's amazing as well. If I like Kill la Kill, I'll like Darling in the Franxx. Looking forward to it. Kyoka, it's so much better watching binge as you don't notice the pacing issues. Good. All right, sweet. That's why I save it. Armin, let's look at your profile next, dude. 596809. No, not 5 p.m. 596809, right? 596809. Okay, cool. All right, so let's see what we've got here. So everything looks like it's in the right place. Your pet rank is 13, which is good. Kyrie A is in the right place. I don't know how I feel about this damage in raids, because it doesn't have Lux++ on it. Honestly, you might be better off with a resist, to be perfectly honest. Like, this medal doesn't do a lot of damage, so what is 100% more damage towards raids where it doesn't have Lux++? But it's in the right place, so that's good. +1 right there. Oh, nice Aqua. Oh man, if I could replace these two things with like strength or extra, beautiful. This medal is broken. Probably one of the best medals in the game right now. Broken. Oh, you got damage in raids 100. Ooh, I don't know if I'd replace that one, but I'd probably give it like 9 max Lux+ at least. This is good stuff though. This is a good Aqua. Angelic Amber extra. Oh, it's got the extra 120 on it. Oh man. Oh, that's so. Ow, I bit my lip. That's so strong. Ow, that really hurt. That's amazing. All right, unfortunately this extra attack doesn't do you any good, but you've got extra 120. What do you got on there? Attack boost 8 max gauge 1, perfect. It's Supernova Plus, perfect. Good stuff. You just need more traits for it, but man, that's amazing. It was so good. I think I'm bleeding in my mouth actually. All right, Kingdom Hearts 3 Ventus. Oh my gosh, your setup's good. Granted, if you could replace one of these strengths with ground and then replace this with like strength plus 2000 or extra attack 120 or something like that, it'd be perfect. This is amazing. Your setup's really good. Kingdom Hearts 3 Roxas to wrap it up. Extra 120. Dude, you're good. You've got a great setup. This is amazing. The only thing that I can say about the setup that's not as good as what it should be is that you're using a multicolored Keyblade, which is not meta for this month, because the boosters give all the other ones +2 to their multiplier, effectively bringing them all higher than Fairy Stars right now. Ow, sorry, that really hurt. But yeah, that's the only thing. It's amazing setup. Like, honestly, this is a fantastic setup. Everything, even the traits. PvP, you're ranked 29th. That should speak for itself right there. PvE, you're 239th. That's really good. Like, I honestly don't know why you needed me to look at this. This is amazing. Unless you just wanted to show everyone. In that case, everyone, this is amazing. Like, this is a good setup right there. Boosted Sleeping Lion. Armin Logan, I get around 3 billion Lux at a 135%. Oh my gosh. I want my party to reach 135%. That'd be a dream come true. Elisa laughing at me. Ace Vortex laughing at my pain. I don't know if you were laughing or clapping at me biting my lip, but that really hurt, guys. Marcy, I've got some vets in my party. About 5 of my party members are over 1,100 login days. Blue Firefox, no problem, homie. I got you. Nier, we're gonna go take a look at Nier's profile right now. Nier is in Nier Automata, because that's a game I still need to play. I watched my buddy play it, and I was just like, oh, this game looks amazing. Alright, here we are. So, going through the medals, first of all, Tricolored Keyblade, again, not as strong as it was, not as strong as the other Keyblades for the month. But let's take a look at the setup. This is in the right spot. Great pet trait, 100% resist. That's what you want to see. Kingdom Hearts 3 Anti-Aqua, Supernova Plus. Fantastic traits across the board. I'm pretty sure you were trying to replace these two, but even just looking at the first 3 alone is amazing. Like, ground -60, aerial -60. If you could have that, you have access to so much stuff in the game. Monster Sora. My big beef with Monster Sora is that he is a single target medal. So if you're looking at this setup, what's the pet trait one? Yeah, if you're looking at this setup, you're actually missing minus 8 upright defense on multiple enemies. So that Monster Sora is only going to hit one enemy with that upright defense down. So it's got extra attack, which is good. And this will really help you. And aerial, which is going to be good for passing certain content where you need to beat one enemy at a time. But I would put something here that gives like plus 8 upright strength and minus 8 upright defense to the enemies minimum. That's what I would do. Master Xehanort, good stuff. Extra attack, beautiful. Aerial, it's kind of a stretch. I don't know if I would chase trait for it now, but if you could replace these 4 traits, otherwise it's a fantastic medal. Supernova Plus, good skill, good stuff. Kingdom Hearts 3 Lee/Axel. This skill needs to be updated. Attack boost 7 max is just no longer as relevant as it was before. Extra attack 40%, ground, strength traits, good stuff. That's a good setup right there. That defense plus 2000 needs to go, but I'm sure you've attempted at it before. The rest of it's good. Honestly, it's amazing. Next one, Kingdom Hearts 3 Roxas. Oh, this Roxas is beautiful. It just needs the pet trait, but in terms of trait medals, which were limited, it's beautiful. Just keep rolling the pet trait on this. If this is your anchor medal, like anchor medal as in like one of your best medals, like make sure that trait's good. You got to make that pet trait good. It also, again, this does not decrease upright buffs. So replace the Monster Sora with a blue medal that increases upright strength and decreases upright buff for the enemies, all of them. So that would be my only thing. Otherwise, it's beautiful. It's amazing. Good stuff. Kyoka, I watched Darling in the Franxx when it first aired and returned to it to see if it feels different binge, and it feels better to binge. It's become my second favorite anime. Okay, cool. I'll give it a run. I will definitely give it a shot. I gotta definitely look back at the stream and remember which animes I gotta go watch. I'm gonna go get some of my leftover chicken. Good stuff. Have fun with that leftover chicken, homie. Bella A, my current setup is trash, but I want to save jewels and more jewels. So here's the thing. You can save jewels, but realistically what you want is just a team of good medals. So they could be outdated, but if they're good, like nobody can say anything about it. So for example, I used sort of outdated medals. Like, I'm not even going to lie about it. For example, I use this Aqua. This Aqua came out in January. But you know what? This Aqua also has ground enemy defense minus 60, aerial enemy defense minus 60, extra attack, and strength plus 2,500. So yeah, it's old, but its traits carry it. So traits are what's going to give you longevity. So really, I would focus on specific medals that you know are good. You've listened to YouTubers talk about them, and focus on those, because good traded medals will last you significantly longer than buying into new medals every single time. So that's my spiel on it. If you don't have a lot of jewels, save minimum. This is a note for everyone. Minimum 15,000 jewels. And I know I don't have that in here, but that's because they're in my presence box. They're in my avatar boards. I have them spread out all over the place so that I don't spend all of them. So minimum 15,000 jewels. You have to have that just in case. Ace Vortex, I wish Kingdom Hearts Union Cross updates the pet traits to the point where you can get more than one. I think one is fine. I think one is fine because any more than that, it would just be breaking. You know what I mean? Like, I think it'd be game breaking if you could have extra attack 120 plus strength plus 4,000. That would be wild. That'd be just way too crazy. That'd be too much. Psycho Orange Chicken, good stuff. Nier, we looked at your stuff. Hopefully that helped. Really, it's that Monster Sora that's throwing me off. Psycho, pork fried rice would be so good right now. Beef and broccoli is also good. Shrimp rolls or egg rolls. Oops, I meant to say spring rolls or egg rolls. You guys are making me hungry. I've just been drinking this frap for like 2 hours. That's all I've been doing. The sugar is just attempting to carry me through the night. The sugar and the caffeine. Nier. It is the best one. As in Nier, you're saying that crab rangoon is the best food? Because I love crab rangoon. I just don't have any on me right now. Armin, wow, bro, you're amazing. after 1,200 days, if I was bad, I'd be upset. I would be like, I should just stop. If I am not good at the one thing I've dedicated my time and life to a lot of different things, but like, if I'm not good at something I've dedicated 1,200 days to, I'd be upset. Like, I'd be like, dang, dude, it's time for a career change. Stop this pro gaming streaming nonsense. But yeah, I'm glad, honestly, the reason I YouTube is, there's three big reasons why I YouTube. One, it's super fun. I love interacting with you guys. It's always a fun time to have chat with like people live streaming. Live streaming is amazing. Like, not even just from like the people that live stream for money, but it's so cool to like see which people join, like where they're from. Like, there was one guy that joined from Africa once, and I'm just like, seriously? That's amazing. Like, I didn't even know people watched my stuff in different countries. And then like I looked at my analytics, there's people watching me in Germany, Italy, Canada, and I'm just like, I'm just sitting in a basement doing YouTube and y'all are watching me? That's awesome. Just only watch when I'm live streaming. Don't like get a drone to hide in my house or something like that. That'd be weird. But yeah, I'd like to hope that I'm good, to be honest. So yeah, reasons why YouTube. One, it's fun. Two, part of me wants to be a teacher when I get older. So I use it as a means of practicing my teaching. So that's why most of my videos, it's almost like a PowerPoint. It's almost like I'm giving you a lecture because I want it to be informative. Like, I want it to help. You know, I want to pass my knowledge on because I feel like, what good is knowledge if you can't pass it down? You know, if I figured out how to shoot lightning out of my eyeballs and didn't tell anybody, then it just goes with me. You know what I mean? Like, information needs to be able to be passed down. So I think it's just super important to teach, and I want to become a better teacher. So that's why I YouTube, because I want to get better at presenting. I want to get better at using my hands to portray what I'm talking about. I want to get better at planning my videos, so making sure that I hit all the relevant points. So yeah, that's the second reason why I YouTube. The third reason kind of goes into reason number two. Like, I want to help people. Like, I want to help people be good at something that's hard to be good at. Like, Union Cross has so many intricacies to it. It's got buffs, it's got keyblades, it's got resources, it's got medals, it's got avatar parts, like spirit stuff, all this stuff. And it's just like, how do you process all this information? For me, it's easy because I've been doing it for 1,200 days. For other people, I could see it being a struggle. It's hard. Even the beginner's guide kind of sucks. Like, it's helpful, and every beginner should read that for sure, because they're going to hop into videos like my videos, Damo's videos, Octo's videos, and just be like, what is all this stuff? What is all this terminology? So everyone who's a beginner needs to hop into this beginner's guide, read through all of it. I know it's a lot. This part's even in Japanese, but don't worry, you don't have to worry about the picture being in Japanese. Read through it, get a solid grasp of what everyone's talking about, because otherwise we're going to be throwing out all this terminology because we're so used to it at this point that it's hard to like go backwards and be like, oh, I'm sorry I didn't explain what an upright buff is, or oh, I'm sorry I didn't explain what a general strength buff is, I'm sorry I didn't explain what a buffer is. So it's like, read this, get a general gist, use the optimize metal thing that shows up in the Keyblade. I think it only shows up for PvP. I don't know if it actually shows up for... No, it only shows up for PvP, I believe. But yeah, just get a handle of the game and then watch videos. Watch videos because players will always try to stay updated more so than the game will actually update you. So, watch players. So, that's the third reason. I want to help people. So, recap. One, it's fun. Super fun. Two, to teach, to learn how to become a good teacher. Three, I want to help people. That is the bread and butter. Money is not on there. I do not care about making money through YouTubing. I do this as a hobby. If this became my main source of income, it becomes a job. Like, I'm just happy being able to stream and post videos and, you know, not despise, like, my life when I go to sleep. You know what I mean? Like, what more is there to a long, happy life than just simply being happy? Personal philosophy. Kyoka, back. Welcome back. Get Strone to hide in Nexel's house. Well, it's time to upgrade the turrets that I have on the top of my house, and then get more soldiers up there to watch over my castle. Maybe I'll throw an alligator in the moat sometime. Armin, do you go live often? I don't go live very often. I do not. It's hard for me to go live because going live requires time. It requires time. And time is something I really don't find myself having too much of nowadays. Like, I describe all this cool, awesome stuff, and then it's just like, really, I'm struggling from day to day trying to do everything. I've got like assignments I gotta do. I got a job I gotta go to. I've got schooling that I gotta get done. I've got to take care of family business. I gotta hang out with friends. I've got a XYZ, ABC. Like, I've got all this stuff I gotta do. So I don't get to live stream very often. But when I do, you better believe I make the most of it. Sounds like I have a good life. I do, because of good parents and good family. Like, having good parents and a good family system to just help you jump forward it's so helpful. And I know it's not something everyone gets. So I'm very, very happy that, like, I was blessed to have it. And for everyone moving forward, just be a good family member, be a good friend. Like, having a happy lifestyle is the key to having a happy life. And you're not going to get there if you're just going to be sad or bring other people down or think everything's competitive. No, you gotta... That's why it's my tagline. At the end of every video, I say, take it easy. And I really mean it. I mean, don't stress out all the time. Yes, we're all going to run into struggles, but we got to make it through. And we got to not be so serious all the time. Like, it's just important to step back a little bit, take a deep breath, and just keep moving on with your life. You know what I mean? I know people say life is too short, but man, life is the longest thing I'm ever gonna do. Like, I don't know anything I'd be doing longer in this world aside from existing as a skeleton that isn't living. You know what I mean? So there's time. There's lots of time. Make good use of it. Kyoka, the gator. Oh yeah, that gator from Peter Pan. You'll know when it's coming. So your drone's gonna come in. It's gonna swoop in from the top, and if it gets past the turrets and it gets past the Attack on Titan soldiers I put up there, then there's the gator from Peter Pan, and you'll hear the ticking noise, and then it's gonna eat your droid, and then that's $2,000 gone. Nice try. Armin, you should plan more time for streaming. You were made for this. No, I love to stream. I really do, but it's hard. Like, it's getting late for me, and I started streaming early this time. Most people that watch me stream, I stream at like 9 p.m. PST normally. I started almost a full 2 hours early. Psycho, some Kingdom Hearts Union Cross YouTubers quit their day job to do YouTube videos. Not sure if that's a good idea or not. YouTube doesn't pay health insurance. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I love streaming. I love hanging out with y'all. I love talking about Kingdom Hearts, anime. I'm actually a musician. There's some guitars on my right here. Left. I think this is your right, but this is my left. I think it's mirrored. But there's some guitars right here. So I love talking about, like, my hobbies, because it's fun. You know what I mean? Everyone needs to have some fun in their life. You can't be working all the time. There's a difference between living and surviving. Marcy, roll on the floor laughing. I just tried to collect... Why are you collecting my daily jewels? Wait, actually, what do I have? Do I have any daily jewels? Oh, value. So much value. What do we need to do? We need to do PvP. You want to see my PvP setup? It sucks. It sucks because I'm lazy. Alright, so we're going to go do PvP. Why not? I didn't buy the jewel extravaganza for this week. I don't regret it, though. 100 magic gems. Did you guys see my inventory earlier? I have 173 magic gems. We're not struggling. Okay. So these are my PvP setups. Ooh, big secret. Everyone go target Nexel now that we know what his PvP setups look like. So let's go ahead. I guess I'll show you some PvP. I'll show you what, like, I do for PvP. It's not smart, honestly. I'm really lazy with PvP because I have 65 platinum tickets. I have all the medals I need Supernova Plus already. So I'm not struggling. But that's just me. If you're struggling, do your best. Rah rah, cheer. Activate Final Fantasy X, cheer. Alright, so let's go ahead. I'm going to show you kind of, I'll walk you through the setup if you really care to hear what my setup's like. So every setup has to have Defense Boost 5 max. It is a unconditional requirement. You have to have it. If you don't have it, that Keyblade is going to get smacked. Like, you're just going to get, like, silly smacked across the face multiple times if you don't have Defense Boost 5 Max. So everyone has Defense Boost 5 Max. Every Keyblade starts with HD Xion or Kingdom Hearts 3 Kyrie A, because like I was talking about earlier, staple. Like, literally, if this was a pile of papers about Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, like, HD Xion and Kyrie A are like a staple gun, just putting it all together. So staple. I can't stress that enough. And then let's go through the individual setups. So the big thing is making sure your buffs all work out. So for this, I have max buffs going into the third medal. It's important because buffs, so general strength and general defense down, are going to increase the amount of damage you do. So when you talk about like yourself versus someone else, how much damage you do is going to be based off your general strength and their general defense. So everything has to have plus 15 general defense, and I have to be able to give my enemy minus 15 general defense. Everything after that is a multiplier for that number. So PSM strength, or power speed magic strength, so attribute strength, upright strength, reverse strength, all of that is just multiplier to that strength. So let's just say I'm hitting the enemy for 2 damage, right? 2 damage, and then I use like I use general strength, buffs, general defense, debuffs, and then I'm doing like 500. And then I do my power speed magic buffs and my upright reverse buffs, and then it multiplies that 500 times, like, let's just say 15. So it has to have that. I have to have max buffs by the third one, otherwise I'm struggling. It's important for setups like this too, where I have both upright and reverse. So it's important that Anti-Aqua gives maximum reverse strength and then maximum reverse defense down. So that's why medals like her are still broken. That's why medals like Master Xehanort are still good. That's why Monster Sora is still good. It gives you, like, it fills in those buffs. It's self-buffing is essentially what I like to call it. And then guard break. You need to have guard break. That's why I have this Monster Sora here. That's why I have it being copied by an HD Riku replica. That's why I have Anti-Aqua, because even if Anti-Aqua, like, only gives you 1 reflect, its supernova attack always does guard, not always, it has a 30% chance at guard break, which is high. Like, the guard breaking is so high on Aqua, on Zeus, on Monster Sora, that they had to debuff it for Roxas. Otherwise, Roxas would be too broken. So Youth in White, not really relevant. It's just because it's upright, and it's because I have Kyrie B, which gives plus 5,000 to all my uprights. And there's no good place. So the reason I put Kyrie B at the end is because, again, we need to focus on buffs. So this Monster Sora takes care of my upright buffs. This Aqua takes care of my reverse buffs. This Xion takes care of my, more or less, my PSM buffs and my general strength and general defense debuffs. So that's how that one worked. Applying the same concepts, we have guard break with the Zeus. Honestly, this is my throwaway setup. I really don't pay attention to it that much. So this was kind of a Garbo setup I put together just to keep me afloat. This one's important because, so again, we start with a Kyrie, got a buff. We do HD Terra next because HD Terra is going to give us upright strength and decrease the enemy's upright defense, which is important because Kyrie does not max that out. Then we go into a Kingdom Hearts 3 Lee Axel, which copies a guard break medal. And then Kingdom Hearts 3 Roxas, guard break medal, has the chance of, or it gives you a 15% reflect, high multiplier, good stuff all around. Blitzform Sora, important because he makes the next medal a speed medal, meaning that this Aqua, even though it's magic, will not have its damage reflected back because it becomes speed. Its supernova attack will be deflected, but that's not something we can always control, you know what I mean? All right, so let's go ahead and do our PvP for the day. All right, whew, that was a lot of explaining. All right, Kyoka, Smiley, Armin, PvP is fun. Psycho, I hate PvP. I got 7 platinum tickets and I got 1 tier 9 dual meow. It's ridiculous. Like, it's crazy. They need to fix that. So I'm just going to go ahead, activate my supernovas. So that's going to give me perfect reverse buffs. Then I'm going to activate Anti-Aqua. And then I'm just going to go through the rest of it. Because now I have, so the Aqua gave me plus 250% extra special attack bonus. That's why I activated it there. And then we're just going to go through the rest of the motions. Because everything should be set up in a way where all I got to do Oh, whoops. I forgot to activate the Kyrie. I should have activated the Kyrie first. I keep missing that because it's a relatively new mechanic. And then make sure you activate all your supernovas. Anti-Aqua is important because Anti-Aqua reflects magic 100%. So if they try to hit me with a Monster Sora copied by a Kingdom Hearts 3 Lee, they're going to have a bad time. Boom, they just ate all of that Kingdom Hearts 3 Aqua. They're about to eat all of this Anti-Aqua. Armin, bad luck. Kyoka, I don't know if you want the Gator to eat the drone. Well, my Gator has laser eye vision. I gave it the shooting lightning out of its eyeballs that I was talking about earlier. I really hope they do the Keyblade, makes the monocolor Keyblade usable. I want to use Diamond Dust. Yeah, I love it. I love that they gave the Mono Blades a boost for this month. It's amazing. Love it. Good stuff. And I want to use my Counterpoint again. Counterpoint's my favorite Keyblade. I want to be able to use it more. Lay, sorry, I messed up. I meant Lee. I fixed myself. Professor Sableye, out of curiosity, if someone used to be deep in this game but I left for a good amount of time, how hard would it be to come back? I left around the time PvP was introduced. If you left around the time PvP was introduced, you're going to have a rough time. See, that's how lazy I was. Sorry, I forgot to activate the Pete. The Pete restores 30 gauges. So we got to activate something. See, I just got lazy. Like, I didn't follow any of the good tools that I just said. So I didn't activate the Kyrie. I didn't activate a plus 250% bonus at the beginning, but I'm going to do it now. So I just missed all that stuff because I'm just at a point where I don't really care too much right now. Because I'm comfortable. Like, I'm comfortable where I am. But theoretically speaking, if everything went the way I wanted it to, I would have just activated the Kyrie first, activated the Kingdom Hearts 3 Lee next, let the rest of the medals go to town on this guy. It's going to be hard to come back because, one, you're missing blue fairies. Two, you're missing dual Meow Wows. It's a good time to come back, though, especially if you buy VIP, because they're loading a lot of resources. A lot of resources are getting put on there. There's a lot of free jewels to be had this month. So if there was ever the best time to come back since you left, it is now. It is now because they gave you a lot of free stuff. There's a lot of free things kicking right now. Especially if you're VIP, you're in a good spot. It's a good spot to come back to. Probably the best that I've ever seen, to be perfectly honest. Because there's gems in VIP. Like, I talked about it in a previous video. There's more than $200 worth of value in that VIP. In each VIP that's been coming out lately. More than $200 worth of value for 15 bucks. Go check out that video. I go through every single thing that makes it worth the value. Easy Fox, I'm really looking forward to Bad Guy Breaker. Do you know how often? We get, like, it's weird. So sometimes it's 5 a month. And then 1 month, I think it was like 15 in the same month. So it's amazing. Like, I hope they catch us up. I want it to be 1-to-1. You know what I mean? Because then people in JP are getting the story before us. They spoil it. We're confused. I went to the Kingdom Hearts 3 World of Trace Orchestra. And they showed scenes from Union Cross that weren't out in the global version yet. And I'm just like, what the heck? Just catch us up. Just translate it. It's not like you're even hiring voice actors to do anything. You just got to translate it. And then make the objectives in English. Put the words in English. Like, I know I make it sound really easy. I'm sure it's actually really hard. But that's why people are here. They're here for the story. You roped them in with Kingdom Hearts 3. Take responsibility for it. Like, it's silly. We should be comparative to JP in terms of story. I don't know why we're not. Like, I really don't. Like, it's silly. I think they should just do a simul release. Like, even anime does that now. Anime has a simultaneous English sub Japanese release. Like, anime could do it. Why can't a game that makes like $1.5 million a week do it? I don't know. That's a very bad estimate. Sorry, I'm getting like the sniffles. I'm getting like a bad case of the sniffles. Have I passed the 7 Chasm Challenge? No, I have not, unfortunately. Which sucks, because I need to be able to pass it this month. Because... Oops, that ain't it. Wait, what? Oh, 1 out of 7. Where's the Chasm Challenges? I'm not past number 7, and I have to pass it this month, because Lady Luck only receives a boost for this month. So I need to be able to figure something out for this before the end of the month. I'm going to try. I'm not going to stress on it. They only give you 1 speed gem. Right now, VIP is about to have 100 speed gems in it. So I'm not going to stress it too much. It'll come eventually. I'll be able to beat it eventually. It says it doesn't go away, but remember, this is Chasm of Challenges 2. So number 1 went away sometime. So they kind of lied, which is kind of strange. But yeah, I'll beat it eventually. Not a big deal. Coco, it would be hard to come back. It wouldn't be that hard to come back if you pull on the right banners. True. Yeah. This is a good time to come back. Like, honestly, it is. You missed the falling price deal, which probably would have been the best deal for you. But right now, if you save, you got a lot of free stuff. Just log in, collect your free stuff. If you don't like it after a week, you can stop. I love Kingdom Hearts, but I'm not going to promote it if it makes people unhappy. Like, long and short story. The falling price deal, yes, yeah, that was a good deal. You still need skills. This orange chicken is good. I can imagine the orange chicken tastes fantastic. All right, so what do we want to do? We want to do our July challenge. You should do, yeah. See, that was, I caught up to chat just in time to catch you right before you said that. All right, let's do this big bonus challenge, y'all. So maybe I'll clip this part out and then actually put it up. All right, so it doesn't limit us on what we should use. Obviously, it wants us to use the Sleeping Lion. Let's use the best Sleeping Lion setup I can fish out right now. See, while I like this Vanitas here, it just doesn't have any traits, and that's just not going to carry us very far. So let's go ahead and figure out what our best green metals are that have ground. Okay. We need stuff that gives us upright defense down. That's the whole point of this Ventus here, is to give us that upright defense down. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't like the fact that it's not perfect. Let's make sure our sub-slots are updated. Because this Ventus doesn't have any good traits on him. But it's really just for buffs, to set up the rest of my setup, which is going to be great. Like, the rest of this setup is amazing. Let me check out my Kyrie B, because maybe Kyrie B would be a better option for that. No, wait. That costs 0 gauges. That's a good way to fish it out. You increase strength, though, I thought. Increase strength, but its supernova decreases by 7 for the turn. Decrease upright strength by 15. It does not do upright defense down. I think I'm going to keep the Vanitas there for now, actually. I think this should still be fine. This should still do very, very well. Because, again, traits. Traits are what's going to make the metal very, very good. So, here, let me just show you the traits. Here's the metals. Here's the traits. So, I focused on that extra attack Kyrie when it came out. Got lucky with it. I focused on that illustrated Kingdom Hearts 2 Sora and Riku. Got lucky with it. It has ground and extra attack on it. That Lee, my gosh, I pulled so many times with that Lee avatar board. It took so long to get strength plus 5,000 on that thing. Or I think it's strength plus 6,000 on it. Yeah, strength plus 6,000, including the pet trait. So I spent a lot of jewels on the avatar board for that one. Blitzform Sora, the big thing about him is that while he doesn't have any good traits, he still hits like a truck, and he makes my Aqua, which has almost perfect traits on it. It makes the Aqua a speed metal, which is going to deal super effective damage. So this is the setup I'm going to go in with, and just see how far I can get. Again, the reason I didn't put the Vanitas there, the Kingdom Hearts 3 Vanitas, is just because it doesn't have good traits. So I believe I took a screenshot of it. We can still borrow a friend medal. So we're going to borrow Ruben's Kyrie B, because we can use the plus 5,000 general, or I'm sorry, the plus 5,000 upright strength. Nice. All right, this should be a piece of cake. It got pinged with the Kyrie. The Kyrie's not even in an upright red slot. That's how easy this first one was. How many jewels did we get off the first one? 500 jewels just for hitting it with a Kyrie A. Easy. And a draw ticket. Super sweet. I'm actually convinced that draw tickets are the best rewards that this game could offer. It's like perfectly balanced. Like, it's balanced between free-to-play players, pay-to-play players. If you're a free-to-play player and you miss a draw ticket, it's like, whatever, I missed a draw ticket, you know? No big deal. But, like, if you miss jewels, then you feel bad. So I'll make a video on it. But I think that I think that draw tickets are probably the best reward that this game can offer without completely breaking it. KHUX, if they evolve the old foreteller medals to tier 9, would any of them become good? That's hard to say. It's hard to say because they are overwrite medals, because they will set your buffs to a certain level, and even if you had extra attack on them, it would not bring them up. So we're looking at 500 jewels again for the second quest. So we've got 1,000 between the first two. Psycho, I am rank 87 now in PvP. Good stuff. My gosh. I wish I could consistently top 100, but I just don't have the medals to support it, so I'm going to have to play the big brain plays. Oh, the old ones. The super old ones. Yeah. Yeah, I think if those got an update, they'd be great. There's so much good stuff hanging out with those medals. Like, they have some of my favorite animation in this whole entire game. They have very unique animations specific to them. A lot of them don't affect counters, so that's a very big plus for them. So I think if they made the old tier 7 foreteller medals Supernova Plus, that'd be beautiful. Like, I would love it so much. I'd probably draw for that Ava, because it'd probably be another turtle medal. So we get 600 jewels in the third mission. But yeah, if they made the 7-star tier, or I'm sorry, the tier 7 foreteller medals Supernova Plus, I think they'd be good. I really do. Oh gosh, should we just increase our storage space? Let's do this instead. Let's go ahead and evolve a Mickey B. Whatever, we won't worry about it. Your boy is super lazy. Alright, we're gonna take this screenshot. I think we missed this screenshot. Then we go here. Okay. My nose. Bleach Brave Souls is just as free-to-play friendly as Kingdom Hearts Union Cross is. Oh, that... I don't know if that makes it free-to-play friendly then, because this game is hard as a free-to-play player. Armin, I used Kyrie B. Good stuff. Just as good. I'm not even paying attention. Like, honestly, if my setup is as good as I designed it to be, then it should take care of all the work for me. Wait, Psycho, no, I aren't what? What am I not? I'm not a skeleton. I'm not a vampire. At 73%. Alright, let's, so we get 700 from the fourth quest. So the next two quests, so quest number 3 and quest number 4 give you 1,300 jewels. Hey, Storm Gaming, what's up? Welcome to the stream. We've been doing this for 2 hours and 30 minutes already. My gosh. I don't even know how my brain has the capacity to keep going right now. I kind of wanted to play some Star Ocean Anamnesis, actually. I might do that, like, tomorrow or something. I'm not sure. I do actually have to go to sleep relatively soon. So we're going to try and beat this July event and then hit the hay. Because, man, I'm getting tired, y'all. I am starting to feel the snooze coming on. That's why I got this frap, because it knew that I was going to be up for 2.5 hours just to stream. No sleep for today. No, I have to go to sleep because I have to help some people tomorrow. And the last thing I want to do is try and help people when I'm like more or less the equivalent of being inebriated. Marcy, out of the free draw tickets, I've pulled 2 Kingdom Hearts 3 Roxases, 2 Kingdom Hearts 3 Lee, 1 Anti-Aqua. That's amazing. Alright, y'all, we're going to check out Marcy's stuff at the end of this run, because I want this to be all consistent. I want this thing to be... Wait, do I have to defeat it in a certain number of turns? 3 turns, yeah. They haven't even knocked us out once yet. Nice, easy. This is turn 2. Yeah, we'll check out Marcy's stuff after we finish the July challenge. KHUX, I hope that my thing gets done before you're done because I want to ask your opinion at my setup at 80. Yeah, no worries. We'll stay. We'll stay and help you out. Storm Gaming, oh boy, Nexel, if you remember us talking about counterpoint setup a week ago, I made it happen. Running Kyrie B and A with 3 Aquas that rolled ground and air with a key R20 at the end. Oh, wait a minute. So Kyrie B and A. So plus 5,000 upright strength from the Kyrie B. 3 aquas that rolled ground and air, so that's 4,500. So we're clocking at 12,500 upright strength plus. You didn't talk anything about extra attack if you got extra attack, so that's crazy. Kyoka. Oh god, thunder. Is it raining where you are? Be safe. Thunder's... Ooh, so the 5th one gives us 800 gems. Or 800 jewels. 800 gems, jeez. 800 jewels. Yeah, I don't know where you are in this world, but I hope you're okay. Like, weather is scary, to be honest. Weather is really messed up. Yeah, I hope you're safe. Honestly, take care of yourself. Like, video games is fun, but making sure you stay alive is arguably more important. Arguably. Okay. Let's go. Does anyone... Oh, wait. Okay, so we got a barrier master here, so we got to be a little bit smarter about this. So I want to take out that barrier master in the first turn, because I don't want it to be causing problems for us later on. So I'll probably have to activate one of these supernovas right now. Let's activate the aqua, because I want to save the Kyrie B for when we have to go in on the witch. Because the thing about that barrier master is that it's going to reset the defense. So it's going to give that witch perfect buffs. And I don't have a setup that gives me strength on every single metal. So I'm going to try and just eliminate that barrier master right now. I'm going to target the barrier master for this. You know what? This probably isn't the smartest. Okay, so look at that. It rebuffed it. So it rebuffed the witch. And then we're looking at, like, pretty much plus 10 defense for the entire thing. Now remember that Kingdom Hearts 3 Kyrie A will overwrite that. So we've got one more attack on our Kingdom Hearts 3 Kyrie B. We're going to overwrite that witch's defense with our Kyrie. And then we're going to slap it with our other Kyrie. And then I think the rest of it from here should be a cakewalk. So we just do that. We've got a Kyrie B and then a Blitzform Sora just to carry us home. And that should take us there. Perfect. Storm Gaming, only Kyrie B got extra attack. I might do some more trade pulls to get at least one Aqua with EA. My gosh, if you got an Aqua with EA, I actually have a Kingdom Hearts 3 Aqua with EA and it's powerful. It's like, whew, hits you like a ton of bricks. Alright, Quest 6 gives 900 jewels. So this is nice because you progressively get more jewels as you go on. But if you can't keep going, you at least get some jewels. Like the Hades Cup, the big problem with it is that you only get jewels during 2 of its rounds. Round 10, where you get 1,000, and then round 15, where you get 5,000. But spacing it out like this is a lot better because it caters to people that can't just beat it all in one run. You know what I mean? Like, what's the point of saying, hey, get 5,000 free jewels if nobody can get it, you know? There's no point. It's like almost false advertising. It's almost blasphemous. All right. I'm in Ohio, middle of nowhere. Tornadoes can come out of nowhere. We had a tornado 1 year tear down a barn, just barely missed our house. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you're safe. Like, tornadoes are not fun. They're not even things to joke about. Like, I'm glad you're okay, genuinely. I am really glad you're okay. Storm Gaming. My one Aqua has 3k strength, 3 strength 1,000, so technically speaking, perfect Aqua, it would be smarter to keep that and then wait out. See, okay, EA 120, I've been pet rolling since it first came out, and I've never hit EA 120 on any metal. So I don't hold my breath for EA 120. If it rolls around, I'll take it. If it doesn't, gotta live without it. 1 out of 500 pet training rolls is gonna have EA 120. So I don't hold my breath on it. Level 473. Who's level 473? Me? I don't think it's me. I'm only like 460 something, aren't I? Tornadoes are more powerful than hurricanes. They just aren't as destructive because they don't last as long. It doesn't really matter like how long they last. Like, be safe. Like, that's honestly all I could ask for is for people to be safe. during natural disasters, because they're awful. Like, it's just not good. It's not good getting caught in a natural disaster. No matter who you are, no matter where you are, nobody wants that. Nobody wants that, nor should nobody ever wish that on anyone else. Oh boy, I'm going to have to do something tricky for this. I feel like this barrier master is going to give me some problems. Luckily, this Kyrie's got extra attack on it, so that's going to help. I think I want to overwrite all these buffs. So maybe I should have put an overwrite medal. Maybe I should have put, like, a foreteller or something in that first slot. Plus 15. You know what? I should just overwrite it now, take care of that barrier master, use my third turn to focus on the witch. Is it defeat within 3 turns? Yeah. The problem is that I don't have aerial, and that's why my medals aren't clocking out a lot of damage. Alright, I gotta figure out something for this barrier master right now, because otherwise it's just gonna be a big problem for me later. Huh. I might need to get kind of tricky to take out this last mission. Luckily, my Supernova Illustrated Kingdom Hearts 2 Sora and Riku has extra attack on it, and that increases my strength and my and decreases general defense. So that's probably going to help. I want to save that Lee, though, for the last run, because I'll probably need the extra damage. Alright, so this should be my second chance. And then we'll activate the Lee. And then hope that the Ventus takes it out. Okay, so the Ventus takes it out. Our Kingdom Hearts 3 guy should bring us back up in terms of strength. That thing's still got crazy buffs on it. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to be a little bit trickier about this. Okay. I think I have an idea what I need to do. So let's get out of here. Oh no, I'm 473. Yeah, I'm level 473. Okay, no, wait. We promised someone we'd look at their stuff. I definitely promised one person I'd look at their stuff, and now it's slipping me. Marcy. We're going to look at Marcy's stuff. If I can find her ID. I'm looking through the chat right now. Let's control F. Oh, yes. Okay, I got it here. No, wait. No, we said we'd do that after defeating this. So let's go ahead and do this first. So we'll check out Marcy's stuff, and then after that, we will check out KHUX stuff. Okay. Let's see. So I gotta figure out something to take out that barrier master, because that thing sticking around for too long is going to cause me a lot of problems. So I want to do this. I need a speed medal with aerial on it, because that's how I'm going to take out that barrier master faster. Aerial. Oh, Guardian Form Sora, though. Maybe we'll do the Sora, because it's got crazy strength buffs. But the Guardian Form Sora is a higher multiplier. I definitely want an overwrite medal on that first part. So let's go ahead and figure out this overwrite medal business. What? I think all of them cost 4 more gauges, so we can start there. And I believe they're all tier 8. Okay, let's do Ava. As long as she does uprights by 7, and then upright defense by 7. Okay, I can live with that. Let's try that. And then we need a green metal with aerial on it. It's got to be upright, because I only have upright buffs going into that last one. Aerial. That's what I need. Don't have a lot of good aerial kicking here. Let's try the Sora. Do I want to do it like this? So that way Sora gets a multiplier. Like, he's going to be missing 8 upright buffs. But I think that might work out better. Yeah, let's give this a try. Maybe this will work. Yeah, so I definitely need aerial traits to make this work. Kyoka, it's pouring outside. Be safe. Like, I can't stress that enough. Professor Sable, I would love some rain in my area. Illinois heat and humidity. Ooh. Heat and humidity is gross because it's like even the water hurts. Nice anti-aqua aura. I mean, Kyoka. We'll get there. I promise we'll get there. AZ Fox, seeing only 1 damage per hit is so disheartening. Yeah, it is. That's why it's important to lower general defense down. Alright, let's do this. And then let's activate Kyrie B. Because again, the big goal is once we take down that Barrier Master, the rest of it should come pretty easily. But we have to be able to do it first. See, you can see my Aqua, it's like clocking out work. I want to activate the Sora. And then I want to activate the Lee. Okay? Because that way it receives the the bonus. It receives the bonus. Okay. Now it put all its buffs back. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of them by using our Ava that has Overwrite. So we didn't get rid of their upright. Oh, shoot. I should have put like something that overwrites speed. Yeah, that's my bad. I should have thought that through more. I'm getting kind of tired, to be honest with y'all. So let's go ahead and see how this pans out. I might have to return to this in a later video. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to return to this later. Just because that Barrier Master has kind of a weird amount of health. That makes it harder for me to take him out. Because I'm going to take him out here. And then it's going to revive. Or it's going to help the witch. So I'm going to have to figure something out for this. I can defeat it in 5 turns. If I like wanted to play defense boost 5 max and stuff. The problem is you got to defeat it within 3 turns. That's the big problem. Because you got to be able to deal damage to both of them simultaneously. Like, if you could knock them out one by one, this would be a lot easier. And if you could take, like, complete without having to continue as the objective, that'd be the best. But I'll have to return back to this later once I have a better setup to show everyone. Or at least a solid plan. So the plan right now, I just got to play around with the metals or just fiddle around with them a little bit. Let's actually see if we have a green overwrite metal that would be able to take care of that. Because we messed up by playing Ava, who only does magic. Alright, let's do this. Stained glass number 9 does speed. Okay, let's try this. Kill the witch first. See, that's true. To kill the witch first, for sure. The problem is that I don't run a lot of single target metals on here because I gotta be able to deal damage to both of them. But yeah, ideally, if it was complete without having to continue, I'd go after the witch first and then go after the Barrier Master because the Barrier Master actually doesn't have any physical attacks. So this should work. Or at least it should get me closer than it has before. And then we'll activate the Kyrie. And then Sora comes in. Kyrie comes in with her extra attack. Kyrie with extra attack is just absolutely insane. It's almost unfair. Alright. So there's that. Let's do Sora. Let's do Lee. And let's do the Kyrie here. How good would the stained glass medals be if they were upgraded to tier 9? To be honest, I'm not really sure how I'd feel about it if that were the case. Because that overwrite buff kind of nerfs them. Because even as attacking medals, if it's like overwrites your buffs to a lower than what's maximum, you're just not doing as much damage as you could be. So that's my big beef with them. Let's see, how can I do this? Yeah, I'm probably just going to have to return back after I get, hopefully, like, Aerial on BF Sora or something. I want to be able to take this guy out here. Yeah, no, I wasn't able to do it, unfortunately. So now it's going to take me far too long. And then the witch has buffs again. And I think even if I buff my Aqua with the Kyrie A, because that overwrites its buffs, I still don't think that's enough. Yeah, it is not enough. Is it? Is it close? No, the Kyrie does not have it. Okay. Yeah, I'll come back with a better setup. Because right now, this just isn't doing it. But I got close. I probably just need something. Honestly, one medal with Aerial out of all these medals. Like, the Aqua has Aerial on it, which is nice. The Blitzform Sora does not have Aerial on it. And then Lee doesn't even have Aerial. So if I had one more medal, one more damage outputting medal that had Aerial, I'd probably be able to do this. So maybe after I do some rolls for the Blitzform Sora, the trait rolls, I might be able to pass this if I can get Aerial on it. Just a word of advice, don't go for traits to pass content that gives you jewels if you're spending more jewels for the traits than you are for, or for like even pulls than you get from the event. So the only reason I'm doing it is because that Blitzform Sora is going to be useful to me in the future. So I see me buying traits for him as more of an investment than actually just me recklessly spending. So I think it's going to be worth me buying at least 2 trait boards for that Blitzform Sora to bring him up to speed and to be able to use him for the many more months to come. So I'll hold off on it for now. Your boy's getting real tired. Like, we've been streaming for almost 3 hours, y'all. Like, I'm exhausted. It's like hot. It's a weird time to be me right now. Kyoka, do all the old ones have override? I thought most of them. So the relevant ones do. The first generation of stained glasses, you're right. You're absolutely right for that one. So like let's go there. Let's go 7-star because I'm pretty sure I 7-starred it. Yeah, like this one. This one's just increase. Increase by 7. Its multiplier is just too low, though. You know what I mean? It's just as low as, like, the original Kingdom Hearts 3, like, Sora, Kingdom Hearts 3 Riku. So, even if it got an upgrade, unless they upgraded that multiplier, too, I don't know how I'd feel about it. I'd have to see what buffs it gives. Because if it gives the right buffs, then all of this can go out the window. If it gives it, like, 35,000 strength, out the window. And I'd be ready. Because this stained glass number 1 has strength, aerial, and ground. So it would be ready for the storm if it was coming. Alright, but yeah, I'll come back to that July challenge a little bit later. Again, my speed setups aren't very strong. My best setup is magic. That's why I'm even using Blitzform Sora to copy the Aqua. Just because it's just more powerful. Alright. Whew. I think I'm tuckered out, y'all. I think I'm going to call it a night here. I'm getting tired. I might play some Star Ocean Anamnesis if anyone wants to hang out for that. I'm sure a lot of people don't. Like, my audience is not 4-star Ocean Anamnesis. But I might be playing a little bit of that. If people want to watch me play, I'll stream it. Maybe for like max 30 minutes because I'm getting real tired. Need to brush my sleep. I need to brush my sleep. That's how tired I am. I need to brush. Oh, yes, Kyoka, I'm so sorry. Yes, we will look at the setups for Marcy and for you. My bad. I'm like, whew, I'm getting tired. I'm so sorry. Let's go party. Let's go recruit. ID search. And then let's look up Marcy's number first because she asked first. 2058. Let's see, 375 2058. 375 2058. Okay, so this is Marcy's. So what are we looking at? I think Marcy actually might have played recently, and that's why like the setup is a little bit different. Ooh, extra attack and aerial, good stuff. All right, so let's just do our regular review. So Kingdom Hearts 3 Kairi, really just for buffing, getting that overwrite down. So if the enemy has any defense going up, like it can block that. So I think they might have been doing the July challenge because that's sort of what I was doing a minute ago. Kingdom Hearts 3 Kairi A, not the best traits, but the fact that you have Kingdom Hearts 3 Kairi A is always good. Like it's always good to just have this placement because essentially you almost guarantee that you're getting perfect buffs going into the 4th medal. You're only missing one upright buff and then decreasing one upright defense buff. And then this Vanitas. The good thing about Vanitas, again, just like the monster form Sora we were talking about earlier, he's self-buffing. So even though there aren't any reverse attack up or reverse defense down medals other than Vanitas, it's fine because Vanitas takes care of himself. As long as you get the plus 15 general strength and the minus 15 general defense, which is covered by that Kingdom Hearts 2 Kairi as well as the Kingdom Hearts 3 Kairi, it's good. So solid. It has ground, which is good. I actually also did not sink a lot of traits into Kingdom Hearts 3 Vanitas when I feel like I should have, but good setup. Attack boost 6 max, that needs to go. Attack boost 6 max is just not going to cut it for today's meta. It's got to be at least 8. For it to be relevant, in my personal opinion, it has to be minimum 2 attack boost max away from the current one. So right now we have attack boost 10 max. It has to be minimum attack boost 8 max. Kingdom Hearts 3 Lee, attack boost 8 max, gauge 2. Extra attack, ground, aerial strength. This bad boy needs an attack boost 10 max. Like, this is going to be so useful moving forward, and you want this to be as current as you possibly can. I would definitely probably have, like, attack boost 10 max, gauge 1, or gauge 2, something like that on this. Because that would make this superb. Like, beautiful. It copies the Sora, which is good because this Guardian form Sora has a high multiplier. So remember that the copy medals, they don't copy the strength. All they copy is the multiplier. They don't copy strength. They don't copy tier. They don't copy the skill. They only copy the multiplier. The multiplier and the attribute. So that's what it copies. So this Kingdom Hearts 3 Lee is copying a 17.79 multiplier, which is the highest multiplier I believe we have in the entire game right now. The trade-off is that Guardian form Sora did not have as big of a strength buff as everyone else. Speaking of which, this guy needs some chips and dales. Dang. If only they were like ground, aerial, and extra attack on here. That'd be super sweet if you're able to get those guys. But luckily, Guardian form Sora is part of the VIP coins exchange for the month. So if you want to reroll some traits on this guy, if you think it's worth it, then it's available to you through the VIP coin boards. Moving to the pet. Kingdom Hearts 3 Demix, attack boost 7. It's 7 max. I'm sorry, it just isn't going to cut it. It really needs like 8, 9, 10. Extra attack, aerial, strength, poison 100. This thing's going to go far. So I would definitely recommend a better skill in it. For show. And then let's look at the pet, which is what they're saying to look at. So Kingdom Hearts 3 Lee, ground, aerial, and strength. Beautiful. Is this the one we were looking at? No, this is a different one. 7 max gauge 2. This is different than what we were looking at. I lost my place. Here we are. Keep in mind, everyone, that Marcy is the one that has saved over 350 350,000 joules. So 350? Yeah, 350,000 joules. So they have this setup by saving. Even saving, they're able to get this high. So hats off to you, my friend. Okay, so the Roxas, extra attack, ground, strength, beautiful. Beautiful. That's perfect. What's the skill? 7 max. The skill's got to go. Skill's got to be changed. 7 max gauge 2, that's got to change. Ground and aerial, strength, good stuff. Paralysis plus 40, that's going to help you in PvP. Good stuff. Again, it's just the skill that's holding it back. I believe this is the lead that we looked at. Beautiful. Goodness. Whew. Supernova Kingdom Hearts 3 Roxas. Poison 20%, raids, aerial, and ground. Good stuff. I think the other Roxas was perfect. It's getting there. It just needs the pet trait, but otherwise it's perfect. And then this Anti-Aqua. Oh, this Anti-Aqua is beautiful. It's even got paralysis resist 100%. That's so good. If that could be replaced by strength plus 2000, broken. But paralysis resist plus 100 is great because no one's paralyzing you. They're not skipping medals on your turn, so good stuff. That's amazing. Yeah, these are some good medals. Jeez, I'm jealous. Good stuff for not having spent since like the day you logged in, more or less. Like, I honestly find it almost hard to believe. Like, this is really, really good. Okay. Armin, Star Ocean Anamnesis, it's a different mobile game. It's a 3D mobile game that revolves around real-time battle. That's why I like it so much. Union Cross is turn-based, sort of turn-based, whereas Star Ocean Anamnesis is 3D. This is some good stuff. I'm honestly really jealous. Like, I could use that Roxas. It's better than my Roxas that has my Roxas has poison resist 80% or something like that. Like, it has 3 poison resist 20%, and then a pet trait poison resist 20%. So I might buy the trait board just to level it up. This setup's not janky. The setup's actually really good. Like, it's a pretty decent setup, both show. All right, Kyoka. It is your time. 3, 5, 2, 4, 2, 7, 0. All right, let's take a look at Aura stuff. It's my alt account that has the alt account. Okay. I was so confused. I was like, how did you get all this stuff by saving? You literally had to pull for nothing. That's amazing. That's probably like one of the highest in the game right now. Like, you're probably amongst the top 1% of people that has that many gems, if not higher. All right, Supernova HD Xion. Fantastic start. Always a good start. Kingdom Hearts 3 Anti-Aqua wraps up the reverse buffs. So now we are looking at perfect reverse setup with extra attack, ground, aerial, strength, raids 20%, solid choice, attack boost 9 max. It's missing the Supernova Plus, but I'm sure you're working on getting like tier 9 dual Meow Wows right now. And then it's missing the Chips and Dales, but that's all I can see for that one. No skill on the Xion. I'm surprised you don't have like second chance or at least defense boost 5 max on this. But no worries. I'm sure it's coming in time. The HD Aqua. So this has no traits on it. Attack boost 9 max, so it's going to eat 6 gauges. Needs to be leveled up. Needs that Chips and Dales. Again, tier 9 dual Meow Wows, but I know you said you haven't been like super into this account, so I can understand. Still a good place to have it. The only trade-off is that it doesn't have the maximum buff, so it's still missing 7 upright buff. But still good. Still good because like it gives 8 upright buff and then subtracts 15 upright defense buff from the enemy. So still good. I still think it's great. Kingdom Hearts 3 Youth in Black. So Chips and Dales, attack boost 6 max. Again, that's a little bit too low for today's standard. Traits, whatever, not a big deal. At least you're not getting there's a 40% chance you're not going to be eating poison, which is good. Because then it doesn't knock you out, and then, you know, you have to do it all over again. Hope you don't get poisoned. Supernova Plus again, Chips and Dales. Better skill. So this one's in a good spot because you're already maxed out for reverse buffs and debuffs. So it's in a good spot. The Supernova Kingdom Hearts 3 Lee Axel, aerial and extra attack and strength. That's good. That is pretty... Whoop, I exited out of there. That's good stuff. Supernova Plus, it's boosted. Chips and Dales, 7 max gauge 2 needs to be changed to like 9 max gauge 1 or something like that. So the skill enhancement boards are good for that because they give you more or less last month's meta skills. So still relevant. 2,000 jewels gets you 5 skills. Pretty good stuff. I think the first set, so the first set of stuff that comes out in the month, it comes with, I believe, Lux++, 2 attack boost maxes with gauge, 1 attack boost max without the gauge, and then defense boost 5 max. I think that's going to be like the better skill board for people that need those skills, because skills are multipliers. Any game, no matter what game it is, having multipliers makes you strong. It takes your 50 and makes it 5,000. You know what I mean? Multipliers are important. So attack boost skills, want to try and attempt to have them as leveled up as possible. Last one is going to be a Supernova HD Xion, beautiful metal, with extra attack, gauges, aerial, good stuff all around. Attack boost 9 max. This is good because Xion pays for herself. So even though she has extra attack, she restores 3 gauges. So as long as you have 3 gauges for activation, this metal is always going to go off, no matter what. So good stuff. Good stuff. I like it overall. You're missing some of the levels and the chips and dales. I wish I could just give you like tier 9 dual Meow-Wows, because that would make this stuff super strong. But I would buy skill enhancement board A at the beginning of August, because that one usually has, again, 3 attack boost max skills, 1 Lux++ skill, which is also attack boost max, and then defense boost 5 max, which is super good. So that would be my advice. Save up at least 2,000 jewels to fish that out. But good stuff. This is good. This is definitely good. And you got some levels to work on, so that way you have more jewels. So once you hit level 350, that's more jewels. Level 400, more jewels. So yeah, it's good. It is. I bought the cheap boards last month. Yeah. So you're in a good spot. You know what you're doing. Armin, how do I watch you play? I actually don't know. How does everyone find that I'm streaming? Like, does it show up in your recommended? Does it pop a notification for you? I'm not sure. That's honestly probably a better question for the audience than it is for me. Kyoko, remember it's a newer account. I have an older account I barely used. Wanted to see. Yeah, this is a good setup. For how many days is this? 17 days? This is good. For 17 days, this is actually amazing. Oh my gosh. 17 days and you got this far is really, really good. With the Supernova deal, I like this account more than my main. Keep it. Whatever makes you happy. Honestly, I think that's the best way to go. Whatever makes you happy. Patrick, super strong. Yeah, I am strong with a K. STRONK. That is me. Marcy, I made my alt account at the same time as my main, having awful luck, so I decided to take revenge on Cena by saving up until I had 750,000 jewels. You're almost halfway there. I totally believe in you. Best of luck, my friend. Log in all the time, get all those free bonuses, and just go to town. Be like Senna. You had the million jewels campaign. Well, I have a million jewels now, and I didn't need to win some campaign. That'd be awesome. I'd actually definitely check that out. Marcy, and then get multiple copies of the most medals of the time and take over the game. Please don't take over the game and destroy it. I still like this game. I think I've had my ups and downs with it. It's been like a bad relationship with this game, but I still do enjoy playing it from time to time. Sometimes I'm suffering, sometimes I'm having a good time. Right now I'm having a good time. Similarly to Queen, who's ever heard that song. What's the name of that song? Phoenix? No. I'm not going to sing on stream. I can't sing. Kyoka, I know I need better skills. You're on the right track. Honestly, 17 days is amazing. It's really good. Professor Sableye, YouTube sub box, but you could put on... So, I've heard about this bell for subs, and I haven't used it myself, but if you hit the bell, I guess it pops you up when it gives you a notification when I'm streaming or when I upload a video. I think that's how it works, but I haven't really explored it, but that's what it sounds like. So if you have that button pressed, it should notify you every time I go up. Whether it's a video, whether it's a live stream, it should notify you. I think that's it. I just saw it randomly in my email. I don't know if I get notifications. I went ham on the Supernova banner. Yeah, that was a good banner to pull from, especially for newer people. I totally get it. Sub slots, Supernova medals, It's good stuff. Falling price, VIP coins. There was a lot of stuff going for that. I didn't need many supernova medals. So like, no matter how many mercies I did, I might not have gotten the supernova medals that I needed. So it wasn't personally wise for me. Any new player though, go to town, get those supernova medals. Marcy, because it does well now, it's easy to save on alt. Good. I'm honestly rooting for you. Good luck getting to that 750,000. Like, I will be at the party when you throw it at the end. Okay, so Armin pops up KHUX YouTube, and then I pop up. Okay, cool. So that's one way, I guess, just searching Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. But that's like too coincidental, you know? Like, I have to be streaming already for that to pop up. Kyoka, I got Aqua from the tickets. Aqua's so good. Oh my gosh. I only have one Aqua medal. Psycho pointed it out last time. I don't have Toon Aqua. That's the only one I'm missing. But I have all the other Aqua medals because I'm garbage, because I'm trash. Don't Stop Me Now. Yeah, Patrick, that's the song. Don't Stop Me Now. Thank you. That's the Queen song that says he's having a good time. Marcy, don't get me wrong. I love this game. I just want to reach the highest rank. I get it. Like, it has been a goal of mine since day one. So 1,200 days ago, what I wanted was to be in the Lux Parade. I wanted to be in the top 5 people that got a crown. I just wanted a crown. And that's why I was so addicted to raiding, because I wanted that crown. But after they like released the Lux button, I just never joined a party that cracked more than 40%. There was that 1 week to get the Regalia where we cracked like 100. But like ever since then, I've never cracked it. So I haven't given up on that dream, but I just haven't pursued it either. Like, I'm okay with or without it, but it's still on my list of things to do. Professor Stable-Eye, by the way, have you heard of a store called Box Lunch that has a bunch? Yes, I love Box Lunch. I've gotten so much cool Kingdom Hearts stuff from there. They also help people. Yes, they are. So Box Lunch, you can go check out their website. They sell a lot of Kingdom Hearts stuff, especially with Kingdom Hearts 3 being released this year. There was a lot of cool stuff, sweaters, keychains, bags, pops. There was a lot of good stuff being sold at Box Lunch. And they donate, I believe, 10% of all their like profits go to charity. It goes to like literally serving box lunches to people. So that's really cool. I would highly recommend Box Lunch, especially if you're into pop culture. So they have like SpongeBob, they have like Disney, they have like Game of Thrones, they have Harry Potter stuff, Marvel stuff, comic book stuff. I love Box Lunch. Like, that's probably one of my favorite stores to shop for pop culture stuff, for sure. I love it. I got Supernova Hades. Supernova Hades so good. Being able to decrease strength on the enemy by 5. So if you get extra attack on it, that's a minus 10 general strength from the enemy. It's a good turtle medal. It's a good turtle medal that also buffs you. So good stuff there. And Zeus, you got a lot of stuff from the draw tickets. My gosh, I'm jealous. I have 12 draw tickets. I'm not sure what 12 you have, but for Armin. Kyoka, I've heard a lot. Also have a lot of traits on Young Xehanort, Kingdom Hearts 3, Supernova. And you have decent traits. Yeah, that it confused me. It's like my brain, there's like electricity crackling out of it right now. Good. It's good to have, especially since that one is one of the few medals that gives you plus 15 general strength and gives the enemy minus 15 general defense. So it's a good thing to have for setups where, like that July challenge, where I needed just a strength buff right in the middle of my setup, because having that spread out a little bit more is going to make it easier to overcome that kind of challenge. Psycho, I'll never get a crown. I'm too lazy. You ever notice that it's the same? Yeah, I've noticed that. I don't really care. Good for them. Like, the top 10 people, they're really doing it for the crown. They don't need the tier 9 dual meow-wows anymore. Like, they've got enough. And I'm sure actually some of them coordinate with each other to keep each other up there, because they can't. So what they have to do is they have to essentially protect each other from outside people trying to jump in. So it's like they'll probably be on Discord like, hey, my battle's about to end. My timer's at like 7 minutes already. I'm about to hop out, and the minute I do, I need you to go into battle with me and protect me from someone that's going to try and steal my spot. So I'm pretty sure they're all in cahoots, to be honest. But whatever, I don't care. I don't care about the PvP one, because that's just how much of a whale you can be. Like, I really think it's you have to make smart setups for sure, but it's all about the extra attack, ground minus 60, strength traits, guard breaking. Like, it's just a wailing. It's the highest level of wailing in this game. The highest level. Because you just have to have all those traits, and traits are random. Getting if you want only one trait, like let's say you have everything but you need ground, that's a 1 in 11 chance. You need to pull multiple times, multiple traits to get that up there. And they're always keeping up to date with guard break medals, with the newest medals. I think the newest trait or the newest medal that really didn't see a lot of play, even in PvP, was Pirate Sora. Which everyone was like, oh, Pirate Sora, 50,000 strength, oh. But I was like, I don't know, guys. 50,000 strength is great, but like, it consumes all your gauges, all of them. So, I still have mixed feelings about Pirate Sora. I think he's good, but like, even in this most recent quest, Pirate Sora is useless because the last enemy in the July quest has 2 enemies. It has a Barrier Master and the Wretched Witch, and it's just like, Pirate Sora is useless. This is exactly the scenario I was talking about in my analysis video of Pirate Sora, or I don't think I made it, but I talked about Pirate Sora a lot. Like, it's just useless. Like, I hate giving Senna control of my game. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm playing, I want me to lose because it was my bad, because I wasn't thinking straight. But, like, with Pirate Sora, it's like, you're either fighting one enemy, and you get to use this medal, or we're going to throw in one extra enemy, and then this medal is useless. And I don't like that. I don't like giving them control of my game. You know what I mean? If I lose, I want it to be my own responsibility, and I'll own up to it. But Pirate Sora is it's not worth it. It's not worth it. I just don't think it. I don't think it was worth it. For people that pulled multiple times from it, like, I really think you should have saved your jewels, to be perfectly honest. Sorry. Okay, Kyoka. I'm gonna wind up using Diamond Dust the most if the buffs and the Keyblades are getting more. Yeah. Thank you for recognizing. It's just like my words are coming out like potato salad right now, all just jumbled up. Armin, how do you know everything what the medals do? Do you study them every day? No. You play for a long time. You pick up on it every single time. It's kind of like reading a book, but you only read one chapter every month, you know? You just get used to it. And granted, again, I've been playing for 1,200 days. Like, that's a lot of time. Like, 1,200 days is nothing to laugh at. Like, some people have jobs that last less than the amount of days I've been playing this game. So that's a long time. I need to be good at this. Or it'd be odd if I wasn't good at it. So I'm glad I'm relatively okay at it. Professor Sableye, also, are you going to make this stream onto VOD for future reference? What's VOD? You have some great advice that I want to reference for later. I usually don't put streams up, because, like, sometimes I goof, and there's, like, information that I don't want floating out there. So that's just a me thing. That's why some people like Twitch, because it deletes it almost instantly. It's like Snapchat. But you know what? I don't think I slipped in this video. So I'll leave this one up. I'll leave this one up so you can check it out. I think I did okay in this one. Armin is very helpful. I hope so. Again, point number 3. I want to be helpful. I want to give good information. I managed to fight the erroneous one last week. Crazy setups. Really? Marcy, you must be like 15th in PvP if you fought erroneous. Like, Aaron's got a lot of good medals. Armin, I've defeated him like 2 times before. I mean, really, like, PvP breaks down into 1 who's got Reflect, 2 who's got Defense Break, 3 who's got, like, Blitzform Sora. So it's like PvP is really only about, like, 5 total medals. Like, you need Kairi or HD Xion. You need Kairi B or Kingdom Hearts 3 Xion. You need a Guard Break medal. So, like, Illustrated Aqua A, Illustrated Ventus A, Kingdom Hearts 3 Roxas, Kingdom Hearts 3 Zeus, Kingdom Hearts 3 Monster Sora, Anti-Aqua Supernova Attack. I think that's it in terms of guard breaking. You need Blitzform Sora, because Blitzform Sora converts a guard break medal into speed, And then speed medals are the only attribute in the game that don't have a reflect. So anti-aqua reflects magic 100%, so that's dangerous. And then Kingdom Hearts 3 Roxas reflects 15% power. There's nothing that reflects speed at all. So using Blitzform Sora and then going into Monster Sora or Kingdom Hearts 3 Zeus means that your guard break is not going to be affected by any sort of reflect. So Blitzform Sora, and then like the Kingdom Hearts 3 Kyrie B, and then the Kingdom Hearts 3 Xion in order to give that plus 5,000. The Kyrie B is more important because there aren't any reverse medals that have guard break, except for Anti-Aqua. I think that's the only one though. Oh, and Terra. I'm sorry, Terra A, Illustrated Terra A has guard break. Kyoka, good night. I need to go to bed myself. Nice talking. Kingdom Hearts Union Cross and anime. Yes, it was so nice to talk to you. You're always a pleasure to have. You're always invited, and I hope I get to see you every single time. VOD, video on demand. Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll leave this up for you, Professor Sableye. Specific PvP meta is money. Yeah, honestly, it's money. It's good traits. If you're rich or you're super lucky, like just crazy lucky, like you should be gambling real money lucky, because like if you win the Powerball, it's because Nexel told you to go buy lottery tickets. But if you don't win anything, don't do it. This channel does not promote the use of gambling. Marcy, I think it was, what is that? I think it was that he didn't have done his PvP fights. He was ranked 309. Oh yeah, maybe he just fell. Whatever. Again, I'm sure that like the top players in PvP don't really care. It's just for the crown. They already have enough like supernovas. Even I have enough supernova pluses, like, and I've only ranked like in the top 100 maybe like 3 times. So it's all about having what you need. And if they need those crowns to feel happy, then have at thee. All right. I'm all caught up. My sleep is, I'm sleepy. My sleep is I'm sleepy. That's how tired I'm getting. I'll probably have to do Star Ocean Anamnesis tomorrow. But yeah, maybe I'll do Star Ocean Anamnesis tomorrow. I have a few projects I need to work on. But yeah, that's all for tonight, everyone. Thank you all so much for joining. It was so lively. I was able to do the high score challenge and we ended up in like 250 something. We did the July one as best as we could. I'm pretty sure I can make that setup work with just a little bit more push, just a little bit more thinking. And then I should be able to beat the July challenge. So once I do that, I'll be able to get back to y'all. The big thing is I don't have Ariel. Honestly, that's the big thing. That Barrier Master being Ariel is like throwing a wrench in my plans. But yeah, it was, oh, my daily jewels. It was just the one. It was the PvP that we didn't do. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the reminder. I'm getting like, whew, I'm getting tired. Marcy, I mean, I'm free to play and I've gotten high as 85. Yes, money helps. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Jewels are literally, so I said money. I said money is powerful. Jewels are powerful. That's really what it is. Smart jewel spending can get you very, very far. Like, very, very far. But at the same time, it's a game. Like, don't stress your head off about it. But yeah, I'm going to call it here, fam. We've been streaming for 3 hours and 23 minutes as of right now. I don't even know how I'm still awake. I should have probably just, oh, right. This is how I'm still awake. Right. McDonald's Frappuccinos. Yeah, I got a small and I'm still drinking the same one. All right, y'all. I'm calling it here. Thank you again all so much for watching. It's been a grand time. I loved looking at your setups. I guess if I could ask a favor of everyone, if you could promote the channel so we can meet. Again, the goal is by the end of 2019 to have 750 subs, which I hope is doable within 5 months. But yeah, if you could help promote me, that would be great. I'd appreciate it. If you don't, that's fine. I don't like self-promoting. I want my videos to speak for themselves. I want my experience to speak for itself, and then people will subscribe because they find it helpful. But yeah, that's all for now, everyone. So as always, if there are any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to drop them down in the comments below. And well, I don't know if there will be comments for this one because it's a live stream, but if there are, I'd be happy to answer them when I have the time. But as always, everyone, until next time, take it easy.